All right, we are live here at Collectco. I'm Paul. It's time for the Sunday afternoon show. And let's see, and when you're on and watching, please let me know. Say hello or something. Giving it a little bit of time here. Sunday, March 2nd, 2025. If you're on and watching, let me know. Got some new arrivals today. Got some new vinyl that I ordered earlier in the week. Definitely got some buy now best offer crates. Got a half off crate. Yeah, just gonna be selling records. Got more New Orleans 45s or 45s that came from the New Orleans collection. We're gonna be auctioning all night. And what else? I don't know. We're gonna sell some records and see how long we go tonight. We'll see. There's plenty of records for sure. Plenty of stuff to show. And yeah. Please like the video, share it, all that fun stuff. Hope you guys are having a good week. We definitely had a great week this past week. And of course, today starts a brand new invoice cycle. So anything you bought from last Sunday until last night, that'll be one invoice. We'll start sending those out tomorrow. And yeah, fresh invoice. Everyone has an invoice of $0 right now. And so yeah, new vinyl, some new pre-owned arrivals that I marked today, some buy now best offer crates, half off crate, New Orleans singles. That is the agenda for tonight. All right, let's see. Just giving a little bit of time. I know sometimes on Sundays it takes a minute for people to hop on. I think people are still getting used to the fact that we have a sale on Sundays, so it's gonna wait a little bit longer. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. All right. How's it going? I feel like the view counter on this thing is wrong. It's got to be wrong. Let me see here. See what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, this thing is way off. All right. Whatever. Doesn't matter. People are definitely watching. There's definitely more than 13 people watching between Facebook and YouTube. All right, but yeah, I ordered some new vinyl. Some stuff that I think I'd ordered before and we sold out of, so I just restocked it. And then I think there might be. I already kind of forgot what I ordered. There's probably some new stuff in here that I've never ordered before. Give me just 1 second. All right, Chad just gave me some very important information. Let's just start going through this new vinyl that I ordered. I think there's some stuff that we've never had in here. Also some restocks from other past Sunday shows, but yeah, let's see. Bad Brains. This is gonna be a surprise to me. I ordered all this stuff, Tuesday night, and I already forgot what I ordered, but this is Bad Brains. That's a new sealed copy. Their debut album, remastered, new and sealed for $33.99. Got 2 copies of that. We've got Beach House, Teen Dream. That's a new sealed copy. It's got a Tear in the Shrink already. It's new and sealed $36.99. Bikini Kill. This is Bikini Kill, Pussy Whipped. That is a new sealed copy, $19.99. Originally released in 1993. Bikini Kill. $19.99. We've got a few copies of those. We've got the Black Keys, maybe my favorite Black Keys record. I like their first like 4 or 5 records quite a bit when they were real garagey, lo-fi. This is a, I don't know, yeah, fuzzed out, good stuff. It's pretty heavy. Not heavy in like a metal kind of sense, but it's a loud rock record. New and sealed, $33.99 for Thick Freakness. And we've got the Breeders, Last Splash. That's new and sealed, $29.99. Yeah, this is one that we did have and we sold out, so I restocked it. The Breeders, great stuff, of course. Last Splash, classic track. Then we've got the Germs. The Germs, this is MIA, the complete anthology of the Germs, 30th anniversary, limited edition on black and blue splatter vinyl. That's new and sealed for $44.99. JK is going to get the Black Keys. The Black Keys is sold to JK over on YouTube, and that is the first sale of the night and the first sale of the week. Let's see, let's go ahead and put up a couple New Orleans 45s. We're going to have some New Orleans singles up for auction all night. This is The Creatures. The Creatures, All I Do Is Cry, Mona, Ugly Thing, and Your One and Only Man. And it looks like it is on, like a blue-gray marbled vinyl. That's going to go up for a $5 start. $5 start on The Creatures. Oh, Bikini Kill. Sorry about that. Same initials. Not the Black Keys, but Bikini Kill. Shouldn't have put 2 artists with BK as the initials back to back there. Bikini Kill is sold to JK. Thank you, JK. Got that corrected for you. Then we also have Naughty Nights. Naughty Nights on Goner Records. That's the single of Naughty Nights. Death Has Come Over Me. Get Well in Jail. He's Gonna Get You. And Winches of Turpentine Street. And that's also going to go up for a $5 start. We've got The Creatures and Naughty Nights. Those are both $5 starts. The Germs is still available. Let me keep going through this crate. Phoebe Bridgers. Phoebe Bridgers Copycat Killer. That is new and sealed for $24.99. $24.99 on Phoebe Bridgers. And then an album from my favorite band of all time, Can. Tago Mago, Can, Tago Mago, that's a new sealed copy, $38.99. Avant-Garde, fantastic. This one has a hype sticker, the other doesn't. Yeah, I believe these are both on orange vinyl, limited edition double orange vinyl. Of course, Mushroom and Hallelujah, fantastic drummer, fantastic band. Can, Tago Mago on orange vinyl, new and sealed, $38.99. We've got Naughty Nights at $5 with Robert Warner, and The Creatures is at $5 with Jim B. Yeah, today starts a brand new invoice cycle, so yeah, we're at pretty much everyone except for JK is at $0 on their invoice. The invoice cycle ended last night for all of last week, Sunday through Saturday, and yeah. Those invoices will begin to be sent out tomorrow. And let's see, Ryan Anderson is at $7 on Naughty Nights. Robert Warner, You've Been Outbid. Creatures going twice, going 3 times. That's at $5 with Jim B. Next, Deer Hunter, Halcyon Digest, an indie classic, new and sealed copy, $29.99 for Deer Hunter, Halcyon Digest, great album. And then Brian Jonestown Massacre. This is Brian Jonestown Massacre, Methodrone. Some great shoegaze, psych from the 90s, Anton Newton and band. If you guys haven't seen the documentary Dig, I highly recommend it. It is wild. And this is on 180 gram audiophile black vinyl. That's new and sealed for $33.99. $33.99 on Brian Jonestown Massacre. Then Francois Hardy, outstanding French chanson style. New and sealed copy, $24.99. That's a deluxe gatefold edition of Francois Hardy, her debut self-titled album, eponymous debut, I should say. Robert Warner's out on Naughty Nights. That's going to be a final call. Final call on Naughty Nights. That's at 7 with Ryan Anderson. And final call on The Creatures. That is at $5 with Jim B. Final call on both of those. Melody's Echo Chamber, fantastic psych. It was like produced by Kevin Parker from Tame Impala, and I think he might have played pretty much everything on the album. And then she sang on it. This is a great psych record, $28.99, very dreamy psych. And then the Melvins Houdini. Melvins Houdini originals are extremely tough to get. They're expensive. This is a new reissue from Third Man Records, new and sealed for $34.99 on the Melvins Houdini. And then we've got Ngozi Family Day of Judgment. This is a fantastic Zamrock record, proto-punk, garage, psych, heavy, great stuff from Zambia, new and sealed copy for $29.99. Vintage metal is almost always exclusively on Thursday nights. There won't be any metal, no vintage metal tonight. We're going to be going through a lot of other stuff, though, for sure. There might be some like reissues or remasters of some metal records, but no vintage metal tonight, Cody. Let's see, FH, Francois Hardy. Francois Hardy sold to Ryan Anderson. Great album there. Naughty Nights is also sold to Ryan Anderson. That is sold for $7 to Ryan. Sold for $7 to Ryan. And The Creatures is sold to Jim B. Jim B gets that for $5. I've got to find a good place for these. They're going to go right there on the shelf. That's where they're going to go. Let's grab two more of the New Orleans 45s. The Gallows. This is The Gallows, Come to the Party. Slow Death, Too Many Fish in the Sea, and Remember Mary. The Gallows on black vinyl. Definitely needs a little bit of a wipe down. A lot of these are a bit dusty. They haven't really been processed, but that is a $5 start. And then the Boss Martians. The Boss Martians, I Dig My Woman, Frustration, I, and Bonsai Pipeline. Also on black vinyl. Also needs a cleaning, but that's going to be a $5 start as well. The Warrant D. Lottie over on YouTube. That's a music on vinyl, numbered on red vinyl. That is, where is the price on this? Give me just 1 second. Let me mute my mic for 1 second. Warrant is $54.99. $54.99. Limited, numbered, red vinyl, $54.99. D. Lottie, let me know if you want that. If you do, I will sell it to you. Next in the crate, let me make sure I haven't missed anything. Nope. Gary Newman. This is Gary Newman with Two Boy Army replicas. That is new and sealed for $28.99. Fantastic. Our Friends Electric. I mean, this whole album's great. Down in the Park. Oh, yeah. This is fantastic. I don't know, the originals are not like rare, but I feel like they don't really show up too often. But that's a new sealed copy for $28.99. Gary Newman, Two Boy Army. That is sold to Stephen Riley. I have one copy left. Still looking for a $5 start on each of these auctions. The Gallows looking for a $5 start, and looking for a $5 start on the Boss Martians. Going twice, going three times. Up next, Ohm, God is Good. And that is the bass player from Sleep, new and sealed, like a side project, stoner metal, sludgy, new and sealed, $33.99. Fantastic album. This Cremation Gat piece here at the end, it's fantastic. Slow Dive, Slow Dive on music on vinyl. Slow Dive Just for a Day. I think we had a request for some Slow Dive, so I ordered what I could. This is a music on vinyl pressing of Just for a Day by Slow Dive, $44.99 on Slow Dive. And then Nick Drake. Can't ever have too much Nick Drake. This is 5 Leaves Left. His debut album, new and sealed copy for $36.99. $36.99 on Nick Drake. And then this is fantastic. Mustafa Ozkent. Don't know how to say the name of the album, but it's like Turkish psych funk from 1973. Originals of this are thousands of dollars if you can ever find one. But man, it is fantastic. Lo-fi, psychedelic funk, new and sealed, $33.99 from Jackpot Records. We have 2 copies of that. Kim Johnson also wants Gary Newman, Two Boy Army. That is sold to Kim Johnson. Thank you, Kim. Greater Than Sleep. I mean, they're both great. I can't. It's hard for me to pick one. Ohm is very, very good though, for sure. I agree, Ryan. Final call on both auctions. Looking for a $5 start on the Boss Martians. $5 start on the Gallows. Final call. Yola Tango, classic. I can hear the heart beating as one. That's a new sealed copy for $38.99. Yola Tango. I can hear the heart beating as one. $38.99. Then the Strokes. Is this it? New and sealed copy for $28.99. Yeah, I mean, just a classic. Last Night. Is this it? Someday. Take it or leave it. The whole album, just fantastic. $28.99 on the Strokes. Is this it? And last in the crate is Sigaros. Sigaros Agitas Birjan. It's a new sealed copy, $59.99. It's a little bit more expensive than a lot of the other new vinyl we get, but it's an import. It's also an audiophile vinyl. I have a copy of this, and I think it's one of the best sounding records in my entire collection. Fantastic post-rock, classic, $59.99 on that. Let's see, the Soft Boys reunited at a recent Yola Tango. What? I totally would have loved to have been at that show. Soft Boys and Yola Tango, that would have been great. Jim, there will be a Augustus Beeren. Yeah, something like that. They made up their own language. I can call it what I want. They don't even sing in Icelandic. It's like a, what do they call it? Hopelandic. It's like their made up language. Fantastic. But Sigaros, great stuff. If anyone wants the Gallows, that's a $5 buy it now. Boss Martians is also a $5 buy it now if anyone wants either of those. But yeah, Jim, there will be a half off crate. Just going to read artists and titles in this crate one more time, just very quickly. Let's see, we got Bad Brains, the debut, still available. Beach House, Teen Dream, Bikini Kill, Pussy Whip, still got 2 of those. Black Keys, Thick Freakness, The Breeders, Last Splash. Then we've got the Germs on black and blue vinyl. Phoebe Bridgers, Copycat Killer, Can Tago Mago, Deer Hunter, Halcyon Digest, Brian Jonestown Massacre, Methadrone. Figured that would sell. We'd never get those. The Boss Martians is sold to Teresa Brookshire for a $5 buy it now. Thank you, Teresa. That's sold to you. Let's see, next in the crate. Actually, okay, RK Tucker said both, but Teresa was first to the Martians, but sell the Gallows to RK Tucker on YouTube for $5. Thank you. Those are both sold. Next is Francois Hardy. We have 1 copy left. Sold 1. That's her debut. It's a deluxe edition. Melody's Echo Chamber, also still available. Melvin's Houdini. Surprised that's still there. Fantastic. Kurt Cobain's all over it. I think did he even produce this? Maybe? I know he plays on a few tracks on this. He might not have produced it. I can't remember. For some reason, I feel like he had quite a bit of involvement in that album, though. Ngozi Family, Dave Judgment, some Zamrock. That's still available. Ohm, God is Good. Slow Dive, Just for a Day. Nick Drake, 5 Leaves Left. Classic, fantastic album. Mustafa Ozkent, some Turkish psychedelic funk. Yola Tango, I Can Hear the Heart Beating as One. The Strokes, Is This It? And then we have Sigaros, Agitas Birjan, whatever Craig said. Augustus Birjan. Let's see, the Melvins was new and sealed from Third Man. Where is that? $34.99 JK. $34.99 if you want that. And Magma, yeah, man, Magma is great too. Fantastic. Yeah, Made Up Language as well. There's a few bands like that. There's also Oyo, that Japanese band that broke up like 2 or 3 years ago. Fantastic band, but yeah, they also sang in a made-up language. It sounds like Japanese, but it's not. Super cool. John Gollin, the Brian Jonestown Massacre is $33.99. That's on audiophile black vinyl. $33.99 for that. JK, let me know if you want a Melvins. It looks like Brian C does. There's 1 copy left. If you want this one, JK, just say sold and I'll sell it to you. John Gollin, let me know if you want the Brian Jonestown Massacre. JK does want Melvins, so that is sold to JK. And John, just let me know about the Brian Jonestown Massacre, and I will sell it to you. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, like I said, if you haven't seen that documentary Dig, I know it was on YouTube for a while. It's probably not anymore, but it is fantastic. It's them and man, what's that other band? The Dandy Warhols on tour together. It's crazy. Just want to see a band fall apart in real time. It's amazing. Brian Jonestown Massacre is sold to John Gollin. That's sold to John Gollin. And let me get this out of the way. If anyone wants anything else out of there, just let me know. Just let me know. Let me just put this crate over here for now. And let's see, what am I going to do? I think I might do a crate of buy it now best offer, and then I'll jump into a crate of new vintage arrivals. Let's go ahead and put this up here. Yeah, Anton Newton was out of his mind during that documentary. He was, yeah, man, he was absolutely nuts. Around that time period, I think he's cleaned himself up quite a bit since then. He's a little bit more coherent. Maybe his ego might not be quite as like stratospheric as it was at the time, but let's get a couple more New Orleans 45s up here as well. Let's see, what do we have here? Getaways free. It's Getaways on Wicked Singles Records. Let's see if it's on colored vinyl or anything. Let's see, that is black vinyl, $5 start. Super clean copy. $5 start on Getaways. $5 start on that. And then Mark and the Spies. Mark and the Spies, that's a 4-track single there, or maybe a mini EP kind of thing. Mark and the Spies is also a $5 start. $5 start on that. What's the Transformers? Let's see. Transformers, music from the original animated series. New and sealed, it's the Autobots versus Decepticons colored vinyl variant. That's new and sealed for $46.99. $46.99 on the Transformers. D. Lottie, if you want that, just let me know. And then Melanie, the Germs. Where did I just put that crate? There it is. The Germs. Where was it? It's the 30th anniversary limited edition on black and blue splatter. It's new and sealed for $44.99. New and sealed $44.99. If you want that, the Germs, fantastic. Classic, first wave punk stuff there. $44.99 on that. How much is the Warrant Greatest Hits? That is $54.99, Suzanne. That is the music on vinyl, limited to 2,000 copies on red vinyl. It is numbered right up here in silver, kind of camouflaged with the background there, but yeah, that's a new copy on red vinyl, $54.99. $54.99. He just fought his guitarist on stage. He's still at it. All right, still doing the same, still up to the same shenanigans. All right, that's wild. Mark and the Spies is at $5 with Robert Warner. Let's see, what's the Green Day album? Is there a Green Day album up here? I don't see any Green Day. There's Sublime back there. I don't see any Green Day. Unless I'm missing it completely. Is it behind the Transformers? Oh, it is. It's behind Transformers. Green Day is All Champs Elysees, new and sealed $29.99. That's an unofficial radio broadcast from 1998. New and sealed for $29.99 if you want that. Let's see, let me just get caught up on these. Melanie Jennings is going to take the Germs. That is sold to Melanie Jennings. Thank you, Melanie. And Michael Snade also wants the Germs. So the Germs is sold out. Again, I think this is the second time I've reordered those. I should probably just order 10 of them next time. Germs is sold to Michael Snade as well. Thank you. And let's see, Suzanne was asking about Warrant. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Don't need it yet. It's probably going to go out of print soon. It's only limited to 2,000. Let's see, Getaways looking for a $5 start. Going twice, going 3 times, looking for a $5 bid on that. And final call on Mark and the Spies. Mark and the Spies is a final call with Robert Warner for $5. Can you give me stuff out of the flip video? No, Chad, I'm not going to go through those crates at all because we're still getting comments on those, but I think by the end of the night, we're going to pull everything from that so we can add them to the invoice from this past week, John. Those will be on your invoice from this past week. Tonight is starting a new invoice cycle, but anything from those flip videos is going to be on last week's invoice. All right, let's see. Let's get in here. This is going to be a buy it now best offer crate. Got Patsy Cline today, tomorrow, and forever. That's VG plus $14.99. Eagles Hotel California VG plus $24.99. The Sound of Music soundtrack with the booklet. It's VG plus $14.99. Rolling Stones Undercover. That's VG $14.99. Buy it now. Best offer on here. Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits. VG plus $19.99. Adamant. Friend or Foe, Adamant is VG plus $17.99. Supertramp, Brother, Where You Bound. Supertramp is VG plus $14.99. What if I didn't claim any yet? I don't want to go through those crates because I know a lot of stuff has been claimed and I don't know what has been claimed, and I can't really go through those comments on those right now and pull that stuff. Or selling, if I sell something that's already been claimed, then it's going to be a problem too. So I kind of have to, I'm sure Chad will probably go through those records again tomorrow. But if you do want some out of there, I would just comment on that flip video that's in the group. I would just go ahead and comment on the post. That way you will definitely get something out of there. But if I go through those crates right now, like we haven't pulled the ones that have been claimed, so it might mess something up if I sell something that was already claimed in the video, if that makes sense. Lillian McCurry's going to get Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper is sold to Lillian McCurry. That is sold. And Mark and the Spies is sold to Robert Warner for $5. That's sold to Robert Warner for $5. And if anyone wants Getaways for a $5 buy it now, that is a $5 buy it now. Thank you, John. I want to be, I just don't want to sell something that's already sold. Let's see, $10. Yeah, Richard Zonnert gets Supertramp for $10. That's sold to Richard Zonnert for $10. What's up, Hiram? How is it going? Classy Lonnie Metal, you were second to make an offer on Alice Cooper. Let's see, 10, got that. All right, let's keep going through this. This is a buy it now best offer crate, Bob. Yep. Everyone watching, this is buy it now, or you can make an offer and I'll sell it to you. Also, this is it's a fresh invoice. First day of a new invoice. Bob 10. We have it marked $17.99. I could do $14 on it. 14 would be my best price on that, Bob. $14 on Adamant, and I'll sell that to you. Kind of meet in the middle there. You come up 4, I'll go down 4. Let's do 14 on that one. Let me grab 2 more New Orleans singles here. Let's see what we got here. For that, this is The Mistreated, live at the BBC, recorded live December 19th, 1994. The Mistreated, live at the BBC. That's going to be a $5 start. $5 start on The Mistreated. $5 start on The Mistreated. And then the Lexington Arrows. This one looks interesting. It's got a CD with it and an insert. Let's see, the Lexington Arrows. And there is the single. Looks like it's 4 tracks. A little 4-track EP. The Lexington Arrows is going to be a $5 start too. And it has a little sticker. A little sticker with it as well. Lexington Arrows, $5 start on that. Mistreated is at 5 with R.K. Tucker. That's at $5 with R.K. Tucker. And Bob Riger said sold. Let me grab that. Adamant is sold to Bob Riger for $14. Thank you, Bob. Next in the crate is The Who Face Dances, right? Yeah, Face Dances by The Who. That's EX 17.99. Buy now, best offer. This is the Johnny Winter, second winner. Almost wanted to say Egger. Johnny Winter, second winner, double LP, no condition notes, $29.99. Chuck Berry, that's the London Chuck Berry Sessions VG Plus copy, $22.99 on Chuck Berry. Hot chocolate, Cicero Park, hot chocolate, no condition notes on that, $19.99. $19.99 on hot chocolate. Cool. Does that have a promo sticker? Nope. All right. The Silencers, a letter from St. Paul. The Silencers is $19.99. No condition notes on that either. Mistreated is at 5 with R.K. Tucker going twice, going 3 times. And the Lexington Arrows has a high bid of $6 with R.K. Tucker. Robert Warner, you are out. That's at 6. And then we've got Rebel Shoes. That is Rebel Shoes Squalls. Rebel Shoes is $14.99. Sammy Smith, Sunshine. Sammy Smith is $9.99. Paying for my Texas Roadhouse meals. That's true. It helps. Chic says Chic. That is $14.99. No condition notes. Quincy Jones, Roots in Shrink with hype sticker. Roots is $19.99. Quicksilver, What About Me? Quicksilver is $19.99. No condition notes on that either. Everything in here is buy now, or you can make an offer. The Circle Neon. The Circle Neon is $19.99. Woody Allen stand-up comic. Woody Allen is $14.99. The Who by Numbers. No condition notes. $19.99 on The Who. Dwayne Eddy, Have Twangy Guitar Will Travel. Dwayne Eddy is $19.99. And it does have Rebel Rouser. And, you know, Lee Hazelwood produced a lot of this stuff. Yeah, produced by Lester Sill and Lee Hazelwood, $19.99 on Dwayne Eddy. Who for 10? Sippy, were you looking, was that for numbers or was that for face dances? Face dances was right back here somewhere. Yeah, got face dances and by numbers. That one's $19.99. This one's $17.99. I wouldn't be able to do 10 for either of those, but just let me know and then maybe we can go from there. Lexington Arrows is at $8 with R.K. Tucker. And Final Call on the Mistreated. Final Call on the Mistreated, that's at $5 with R.K. Tucker. Face Dances, my best price on that would be $14 also. $14 on the Who Face Dances. If you want that, just let me know, Sippy. That would be $14. We'll meet in the middle. I was at 18, you're at 10. Let's make it 14. CCR, this is more Credence Gold. Hey, tonight, run through the jungle, fortunate son, bootleg, looking out my back door. Molina, who'll stop the rain? Sweet hitchhiker, good golly, Miss Molly, I put a spell on you. Don't look now. Lodi, up around the bend, classic. Great tracks there, $29.99 on CCR. Chad Van Horn on hot chocolate. Let's see. I think that was $19.99, right? That was $19.99. I could do 16 on that. $16 on that. And Sippy said, take it. So the Who by Numbers is sold to Sippy over on YouTube for $14. Sippy, have you bought from us before? To say yes or no, I just don't recognize your name. A hot chocolate would be $16, Chad, if you want that. Lexington Arrows is at $9 with Robert Warner. It's at $9 with Robert Warner. R.K. Tucker, you're out on Lexington Arrows. The Mistreated is sold for one bid of $5 to R.K. Tucker. That's sold to R.K. Tucker for $5. And let's do a final call on the Lexington Arrows. R.K. Tucker said out on that. Which one did I grab? Oh, I grabbed the numbers. I grabbed numbers. I did grab the wrong one. Did I put that in the back? Yeah. Let's see. Face dances. Yeah, 14. That's, yeah, I meant to grab that. That was the right price for that one. I just grabbed the wrong record. Whoops. Lexington Arrows final call. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for letting me know. That is sold to you for 14. And then Buddy Morrow and his orchestra Night Train. That's $19.99 on Mercury. Let's see. Quincy Jones Sounds. Quincy Jones is $19.99. Tony Orlando and Dawn Greatest Hits is $9.99. Tom Jones Country. Tom Jones is $9.99. Stevie Wonder in Square Circle. Stevie Wonder has the poster with it as well, and no condition notes on the vinyl. This is $29.99. There is the poster. And take a look at the vinyl too. Yeah, super clean. Looks borderline unplayed. Stevie Wonder, $29.99. And the Lexington Arrows is sold to Robert Warner for $9. That's sold to Robert Warner for $9. Oh, let's see. Mic is scratchy. Let's see if I can maybe swap it out with this one over here. Let's see. Hello. All right. Let me know if that's any better. Let me know if that is better. Give me just 1 second. All right. Mic is swapped. Let's get 2 more of these singles up for auction. We've got Cycling. Why don't you go to the beach, me too, and drive slow from 1998. Looks like it's from Japan. It's on orange vinyl. Orange vinyl. Cycling. That's going to be a $5 start. $5 start on Cycling. I guess I just had a bad mic. All right. And then this is Kinnicky. Kinnicky in your car. Kinnicky. Also a $5 start. Kinnicky in your car. Can I take you to... And, oh, can I take you to the cinema? I thought it was 2 tracks. But that is a $5 start on that. The Eagles you showed earlier have the poster. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. That was kind of back here, right? Yeah. Let's see. It's got the original inner sleeve. I'm not seeing the poster, though. Yeah, no poster, but it does have the original inner sleeve. And it's a VG Plus copy. It's $24.99. Cycling is at $5 with R.K. Tucker. Let's see. It's at $5. And R.K. Tucker also has Kinnicky at $5. So both of those are at $5. Let's see. Yeah, I think that other mic might be, I don't know if it maybe got wet or got some blue juice on it or something, but I kind of noticed that when I was watching Chad the other night that one of the mics just sounded way better than the other. But let's keep going through this crate. Would you do 18 on the Eagles? I would. I will sell Eagles Hotel California to you, Josh, for 18. That sold to Josh Tanner for $18. Next in the crate is The Who, It's Hard, in shrink. Very nice looking copy, $24.99. Yeah, this is a really nice, I remember pricing this one actually yesterday, I think. Yeah, original inner sleeve, in shrink wrap, no condition notes on the vinyl, $24.99 on that. And then A Point of View, this is Bobby Cole. It's a record store day release in mono, sealed, $29.99. Sealed, $29.99 on Bobby Cole. That's a jazz record. Let's see. No problem, Josh. Thought it was going deaf. Yeah, I think one of the mics that we have is just a lot better than the other. Let's do going twice, going 3 times on both of these singles. Cycling is at $5 with R.K. Tucker, and Kinnicky is at $5 with R.K. Tucker as well. Going twice, going 3 times. Next is Screaming Females, Desire Pathway. Screaming Females is $24.99. Again, everything in here, buy it now, or you can make an offer. Then we have something, what is this? Demon Souls. Oh, Demon Souls, original soundtrack from the video game, Demon Souls, sealed on blue and black marble vinyl. Sealed $24.99. I'm actually playing another Souls-related game right now. I'm playing Bloodborne for the first time, and man, it is awesome, but it is very difficult. All those Souls games are so tough. Pat Metheny Group, Off Ramp. Pat Metheny Group, no condition notes, $19.99. Then Sheryl Crow, Tuesday Night Music Club. Sheryl Crow is new and sealed. It's a remaster, $29.99 for Sheryl Crow. Then Bryan Adams, Into the Fire, in shrink with hype sticker, $19.99. Very nice copy there. Exile, Hang On to Your Heart, also in shrink with hype sticker, $9.99. Those definitely came from the Wisconsin collection, the shrink wrap and hype sticker collection that we got. I think it was last year or 2 years ago, but I went and bought the rest of his records as well. Just super clean. If you guys remember those shrink wrap and hype sticker records, they're just all beautiful. I mean, that looks brand new. And that sold to Dave Cortinia for $15. That sold for $15. Rod Bryan 20 on Demon Souls. That is sold to Rod Bryan for $20. Thank you, Rod. That's sold to you. And let's go ahead and sell both of these New Orleans singles to R.K. Tucker for $5. So Kinnicky sold for $5, R.K. Tucker. And Cycling is also sold to R.K. Tucker for $5. Those are both sold to R.K. Tucker. Thank you. Let's see, what was the price on Screaming Females? I believe that was $24.99. Screaming Females Desire Pathway, no condition notes, $24.99. Very nice looking copy there. Terry Gearhart, The Who 20. The Who. I'm assuming that was for that one. It's hard. Super clean. That is sold to Terry Gearhart for $20. That's sold to you for $20. How about Pat Metheny off-ramp for $15? That sounds like a good price to me. Pat Metheny Group off-ramp is sold to Christopher Dean for $15. Super clean copy there too. Very nice. Let's see. Let's get a couple more of these New Orleans singles. Just kind of taking them out of these little plastic outer sleeves so we can see them better, so there won't be any glare either. Let's see, this is the Cellophane Suckers Schweinhund EP. Schweinhund EP. Cellophane Suckers. Let's get that. Let's not mess it up here. Let's get that in the actual paper inner sleeve. I don't know why that's sitting out. Yeah, record looks really nice, but this is going to be a $5 start. $5 start on the Cellophane Suckers. Where's the opening? Is that it right there? Should be right there. There we go. Cellophane Suckers is a $5 start. There's a little insert with it as well. $5 start on the Cellophane Suckers. And then we've got the Flashback 5, Where is Wally? It takes a long time coming. You can be my baby, and I have seen a woman. I have seen a woman. Just one time. The Flashback 5 is a $5 start. $5 start on that. Ghetto 5. All right, cool. Thank you, Craig. No 45s have been left behind. Getaways is sold to Craig Thomas for $5. That's sold to Craig for $5. SF20 Screaming Females 20. That was you that asked about it, right? Yep. Sippy, that is sold to Sippy. Screaming Females sold to Sippy for $20. Thank you. That's sold to you. Pass on hot chocolate. No problem. If anybody wants hot chocolate, Cicero Park. Very nice copy. That is $16. If anyone wants that, that's the best price I can do on it. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, all that kind of stuff. It definitely helps our page tremendously. We would be nothing without our customers helping us out and showing up every night and doing this. We are very appreciative of our whole customer base. Cellophane Suckers is at $5 with RK Tucker, and RK Tucker also has the Flashback 5 for $5. Next in the crate, Heart. Heart, self-titled. No condition notes on that either. $19.99 on Heart. And we've got Surge, Tankian, Elect the Dead. That's the Music on Vinyl limited edition of 1,000 copies, numbered, and it's on silver marble vinyl, $49.99. $49.99 on the Surge Tankian Music on Vinyl, $49.99 on that. Exile sold to Terry Gearhart. Thank you, Terry. That is sold to you. And we've got Rancid and Out Come the Wolves in Shrink. This is a 2015 remaster, $29.99 on Rancid. $29.99 on Rancid. And then this is William Elliott Whitmore. William Elliott Whitmore, Animals in the Dark. This is a country blues record from 2008. No condition notes. $19.99 on that. Final call on both auctions. Cellophane Suckers is at $5 with RK Tucker, and the Flashback 5 is also at $5 with RK Tucker. Final call on both of those. Next in the crate is the original Motion picture soundtrack of Lady Beware. Lady Beware, no condition notes on that, $9.99. Rancid, 24. That is sold to Jim B for $24. Thank you, Jim. That's sold to you. Flash 6. Flashback 5. Bob Potosniak is in on the Flashback 5 at 6. So RK Tucker, you're out. Flashback 5 is at $6 with Bob Potosniak, but I am going to go ahead and sell the Cellophane Suckers to RK Tucker for $5. That is sold for $5 to RK Tucker. It's sold to RK Tucker for $5. Heart 15. RK Tucker is going to get Heart for $15. That's sold to RK Tucker for $15. Next in the crate is George Benson Breezin'. George Benson, $14.99. No condition notes on that. Flashback 5 is now at $7 with RK Tucker. That's at 7 with RK Tucker. Surge, I can't do 35 on it. This thing's out of print, and there were copies that have been selling for like $70, $80. I feel like $49.99 is a great price, but my best price today on it would be $42. $42, I'm coming down 8. You go up 7. Let's sell that for $42. Sippy, just say sold, and I'll get you marked down for it. Naked Eyes, Fuel for the Fire. Naked Eyes is $14.99. No condition notes on that. Bob Potosniak, you have been outbid on Flash Fair. All right, he's back in. Flashback 5 is now at $8 with Bob Potosniak. And RK Tucker, you are out. Stevie Wonder, 22. Let's see, Jason, what was it, $29.99? Where was that? There it is. I think it was $29.99. It was just marked about a week ago. Jason, I hate to do it, but let's do a $2 bump for the poster. $2 bump. Let's do 24 on that one, Jason. I'll sell it to you. Do 24 on that one. Benson, 11. Let's see. George Benson is sold to Melanie Jennings for $11. Thank you, Melanie. That's sold to you for $11. And waiting to hear on that. Final call on the Flashback 5. Final call, that's at $8 with Bob Potosniak. Final call on that. Thank you, Jason. That Stevie Wonder is sold to Jason Boxall for $24. Thank you, Jason. That's sold to you. Rod Stewart, Tonight I'm Yours. Rod Stewart, $14.99. No condition notes on that. Bagman Turner Overdrive, Freeways. BTO is $14.99. $14.99 on BTO. $14.99 on that. Sippy said sold. All right, where did I put Surge? Did I put him in the back? Yep. Surge, Tankian is sold for $42 to Sippy over on YouTube. That is sold for $42. And let's go ahead and sell Flashback 5 to Bob Potosniak for $8. Thank you, Bob. That's sold to you. RS12. RS12. Was that Rod Stewart? Yeah. Dave, Rod Stewart is sold to you for $12. Thank you, Dave C. That is sold to you. That's sold to you for $12. Let me get these out of the way. Let me get 2 more of these New Orleans singles. We got Digital Leather. Digital Leather with She Had a Camel Toe and Abrasion. Digital Leather. I wasn't expecting that title, but that's going to be a $5 start. $5 start on Digital Leather. And then The Monsters. The Monsters. I Still Love Her. Looks like a little gatefold 7-inch single. Let's see. Gatefold 7-inch single. That's nice there. Just needs a little bit of cleaning, but yeah. The Monsters is also going to be a $5 start. $5 start on The Monsters. $5 start on that. Cool cover art. $5 start on that. Let's see. I do 35 for CCR and Sound of Music. Let me check on that. I think that sounds doable. Let me just get 1 second here. Give me 1 second. So Digital Leather is at $5 with RK Tucker, and Monsters is at $5 with RK Tucker. Now it's at $6 with Chadwick Smith. We do get some 2000s rap. Sippy, we do get those in occasionally, but they're almost always auctioned. We had a decent amount of rap this past week. Had some good hip hop this week that we auctioned. Mostly 90s though, but the early 2000s we do get from time to time. Let's see. So CCR, actually, let's see. Who was that? Jonathan. I'm going to read the artists and titles in here one more time. I'm just going to recap it. And as I recap it, I'll pull those two, and we'll come to a deal on them. But let's go through this crate one more time. Monsters is at 9 with Teresa Brookshire. And Digital Leather is at 7 with Ryan Anderson. So we got Hot Chocolate, Cicero Park, Patsy Cline, Today, Tomorrow, and Forever. There's The Sound of Music. Rolling Stones, Undercover, that's still available. Johnny Winter, Second Winter, Double LP. The London Chuck Berry Sessions, that's a VG Plus copy, still available. And then The Silencers, A Letter from St. Paul. This was Rebel Shoes, Squalls. Sammy Smith, Sunshine, still available. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Monsters, high bid is at 9 with Teresa Brookshire. Everyone else is out. CB price, CB. Chuck Berry was VG plus $22.99. Everything in this crate is buy it now or best offer. Chic is still available. The Roots soundtrack by Quincy Jones, still in shrink wrap with hype sticker, also available. Quicksilver, What About Me? That's Quicksilver Messenger Service. The Circle Neon, Woody Allen stand-up comic. Dwayne Eddy and his twingy guitar. There's no condition notes on it either. It's definitely an early pressing on Jamie Records. Very nice. Rebel Rouser. CCR, there's CCR. That was $29.99, and that's $14.99. So that would be $45. You offered $35 for both. Let's go ahead and sell that for $10. We'll sell this for $25. That would make $35. So $10 on Sound of Music, $25 on CCR, and those are sold to Jonathan Feller. Thank you, Jonathan. Those are both sold to you. Those are sold to you. Quicksilver, Ron Fuller, Quicksilver Messenger Service, sold to Ron Fuller. Thank you, Ron. That's sold to you. Final call on Digital Leather. Final call on that. That's at $7 with Ryan Anderson. Final call. And final call on the Monsters as well. Teresa Brookshire has that for $9. So we're at $9, $7. Final call on both. Final call on both. The Who by Numbers still available. Buddy Morrow, Night Train. Buddy Morrow is still available as well. Quincy Jones, Sounds. Tony Orlando and Dawn, Greatest Hits. Tom Jones, Country. Bobby Cole, A Point of View. We have 2 of those. Those are sealed from Record Store Day. What year? 2022. And it's in mono. Sheryl Crow, Tuesday Night Music Club. Sealed remaster. And then the country blues record from William Elliott Whitmore. Animals in the Dark. That's $19.99. Lady Beware soundtrack. Naked Eyes, Fuel for the Fire. And then BTO, that's Bachman Turner Overdrive Freeways. Those are all buy it now, best offer. If anyone wants anything out of there or wants to make an offer on anything, just let me know. Let me get this crate out of the way. Put that there for now. And let's see. I might go through some of this newer vinyl. I don't think this was part of the flip video. There's only a few titles. I might as well show them. Buy now, best offer. But I'm going to be kind of, I don't want to say firm, but a little bit more rigid on maybe some of the prices on these, since they are, I think these are all new and sealed, right? Yeah, these are all like new sealed from that record store that we bought from. Let's see. Sheryl Crow, I think, was new and sealed for $29.99. It's a sealed remaster. Yeah, $29.99 on Sheryl Crow, $29.99 on that. And Laura Vanosky wants Patsy. That was towards the back of the crate, I believe. Let's see, where's old Patsy? She's back here somewhere. Yeah, there she is. Patsy Cline. That is sold to Laura Vanosky. Laura, have you bought from us before? Say yes or no. And let's go ahead and sell both of these 45s. Digital Leather is sold to Ryan Anderson for $7. And Monsters is sold to Teresa Brookshire for $9. Those are both sold. Thank you. Those are both sold. Let's see. Let's get two more up. Two more 45s. We got the Mono Canes beat. Highest prize. The Mono Canes. Highest prize. Time won't let me. It's not the way and non-stop dancing. Let's take a look at the vinyl. Looks like it's an import on a label. It's on some label. It's in French, I think. It's like Copas Disc, something like that. A $5 start. $5 start on the Mono Canes. $5 start on the Mono Canes. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for letting me know that you have bought from us before. All right. The Mono Canes is a $5 start. $5 startup. Excuse me on that. And then Crypt. Kicker 5. Crypt Kicker 5. This is also going to be a $5 start. This is on red vinyl. Red vinyl. Kind of like a red-orange, burnt red, somewhere in between there. But that's going to be a $5 start as well. $5 start on Crypt Kicker 5. Crypt Kicker 5. And both of these singles already have bids. Mono Canes is at $6 with RK Tucker, and Crypt is at $5 with Teresa Brookshire. Let me mute my mic for 1 second. All right, just had to chug some water. Crypt is at $5 with Teresa Brookshire. Now it's at $6 with Robert Warner. Robert Warner has that for $6. And Mono Canes is at $6 with RK Tucker. Both of those are going once, going twice. Let's get into this crate. This is going to be some of the like sealed stuff from the new collections that we've picked up. And these are going to be buy it now or best offer. This is the Decemberist, the Crane Wife. The Decemberist, the Crane Wife, that is sealed for $29.99. Outcast, that's Speaker Box, and The Love Below with Hey Ya, The Way You Move. Great stuff. What's that other track I like a lot? Prototype, I think, is on here. This is a classic album. I don't know how many times I listened to this against my mother's will back in the day when I was in like middle school and probably shouldn't have been listening to it, but it's a sealed copy for $39.99. Sealed $39.99 on Outcast. Then we've got Cursive, Get Fixed. Cursive, Get Fixed. It's an indie store exclusive, limited to 1,000 copies on black and silver vinyl, and it is $19.99. Sealed $19.99. Cursive, 2 copies of that. Dalek Precipice, the new studio album, limited to 1,000 copies on gold vinyl. That's sealed for $29.99. Jason, this would be a new reissue or remaster. It's not an original for sure. We would definitely auction something like that. I don't have a year on it. They've reissued and remastered this multiple times, and I think they've kind of kept the same barcode on it, but it's definitely like a more modern reissue. Let's see. Courtney Duncan. Jason, if you do want it, just say sold. I'll sell it to you. If not, Courtney Duncan does want it. So just let me know on that. And I was waiting to hear back from Chadwick Smith on Sheryl Crow. That was sealed for $29.99 if you want that. If not, no problem. I'm going to just set it to the side over here for now. If anybody wants it, it is $29.99. But that was from a best offer crate as well. So if you want to make an offer on it, that's also an option. Dalek is still available. Precipice. We've got Nas Magic. Nas featuring A$AP Rocky and DJ Premier. That is sealed on green and black split vinyl, $24.99. Nas, one of the greats, one of the greatest of all time, sealed, $24.99. No problem, Jason. Never hurts to ask, you never know. Sometimes we do slip things through, but I think we would probably catch a sealed OG of Outcast, hopefully. But Courtney, yeah, that is sold to you, Courtney. Courtney Duncan gets Outcast. That is sold to you. That is sold to Courtney Duncan. Crypt is at $12 with Robert Warner. Now it's at $13 with Teresa Brookshire. Teresa Brookshire's at $13. And I think we only had the one bid on Mono Cane, right? I can definitely go ahead and sell that. The Mono Canes is sold to RK Tucker for $6. RK Tucker gets Mono Canes for $6. Let's move Crypt over here because we do have a little bit of a bidding war going on those. Crypt is at 14 with Robert Warner. John Howard is going to get Nas. Nas is sold to John Howard. Crow full price. Thank you, Vampiro Lepis. I hope I'm saying that right. Also, I don't recognize your handle. Have you bought from us before? Just say yes or no if you haven't. I do have first-time buyer instructions for you, but let's go ahead and sell Cheryl Crow to Vampiro Lepis over on YouTube. That is sold to you. Thank you very much. Crypt Kicker 5. That is at 15 with Teresa Brookshire. Robert, thank you for letting me know you're out. That is a final call. Final call on Crypt. That's at 15 with Teresa Brookshire. Let's go through this crate a little bit more. We've got 2 more copies of Nas Magic if anybody wants those. Those will have to stay at full price though. John Howard did claim a copy at full price. Bill K, you have not. No problem. We don't need you to do anything unless you actually claim something or buy something. I bought for years now. Thank you. I appreciate it. For some reason, I just did not recognize your YouTube handle. Maybe you haven't bought while I've been doing a show before. Jason, let me grab that Stevie Wonder. I believe this one was really nice. I think this was from the Wisconsin collection. Yeah, super clean. Does have a little bit of sticker residue right there. Spine is really nice. Back looks nice. I don't see any writing or any major marks or anything. And then there's the gatefold. Yeah, I would call it VG plus. Pretty strong VG plus as well. It's a nice jacket there, Jason. Nice jacket on Stevie. Just that little sticker residue, but that's the only thing that I can see. Let's go ahead and sell Crypt Kicker 5 is sold to Teresa Brookshire for $15. That's sold to Teresa for $15. Sold to Teresa for $15. Let's show a couple more records and then I'll get a couple more 45s up for auction. Pretenders, this is the 40th anniversary remaster on 180 gram vinyl, sealed for $24.99. Classic, $24.99. It's a great record. Pretenders, fantastic band. And then we've got Deerhoof, Reveille on Clear Sun colored vinyl. Deerhoof, fantastic math rock. One of the best drummers alive, I think. Greg Saunier, great, and then John Dietrich on guitar, great stuff. Sealed, $29.99 on Deerhoof. Saw them live about a year or a year and a half ago, and man, they were amazing. Loud, very loud, but fantastic. Let's see. I could do some first-time instructions. I bought a Nelson Riddle a week ago or more. Let's see. Bill, all you have to do, like in the description of the video that you're watching, Bill Keenum, yeah, I see that you're not Bill K. Bill K asked, but you're Bill Keenum. I see that. If it's your first time and you haven't filled out that first-time buyer form, there should be a link in the description below the video. And I think all it really asks is like your name and email address, shipping address, and you will be set up. That's really all we need. There's a form in the description for you to fill out, and you will be good. Greg, I'm a very conservative grader, especially selling online like this. We kind of have to like undergrade on a lot of stuff. Give me just 1 second. All right, let's see. Yeah, we have to be conservative, especially selling online like this, where you guys can't really see it in person, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would call it VG plus. Let's see. We got John Prine, Storm Windows. This is a new sealed copy on 180 gram vinyl, $24.99 for John Prine, Storm Windows. And then Killer Be Killed. Killer Be Killed is on blue and white pinwheel vinyl, limited to 1,500 copies. That is a sealed copy for $29.99 on Killer Be Killed. What's up, Brian? Any scorpions today? I haven't seen any scorpions. No scorpions. There won't be any scorpions auctions either. But OU, 2 Frailty. OU, the new and mesmerizing sophomore album of the Chinese progressive metal band, OU, Chinese progressive metal, that is sealed on black and white marbled vinyl, $29.99, $29.99 on that. Let's get 2 more singles up for auction here. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see. This is the Rockin' 8 Balls. The Rockin' 8 Balls, Freight Train Boogie, Shirley Lee, Bertha Lou, Midnight Train. The Rockin' 8 Balls on a label that I can't read. Goofin' Records. Goofin' Records. That's going to be a $5 start. $5 start on the Rockin' 8 Balls. $5 start on that. And then the Mercy Sect. The Slushy Ruin. The Mercy Sect. $5 start on the Mercy Sect as well. $5 start on that. Let me get this thing back in the sleeve. Let's see. Let's see. There's that. So $5 start on both of those. New JP, like Judas Priest. I don't know. I didn't order any, and if we do have any, I wouldn't even know where they would be. Everything is mixed up. I would not know where it is, but the 8 Balls is at $5 with R.K. Tucker, and Mercy is also at $5 with R.K. Tucker. Let's see, Adam Bullock on Killer. Adam Bullock on Killer. That was Killer Be Killed. We have 1 copy of that left. That's sold to Adam Bullock. OU 20, Bob Potosniak. I'll do 25 on it. These are new. Like, this was priced not even a week ago. I'll do 25 on OU. 25, Bob, and I'll sell that to you. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not getting the description. It should be, there should be like some words and a link in the description of the, like under the video, Bill Keenum, there should be a, let's see, yeah. If you look under the video, there will be a description and there should be a link right there. If not, oh, JP, no problem. Yeah, Nick Bartram, that is a new pressing. Yeah, that's a new remaster. That is new. 8 Balls 5, Mercy 5. Did well with that. Yeah, it was a very cool collection. Back to the crate. Daft Punk. Daft Punk is sealed for $34.99. This one is Human After All. Daft Punk, Human After All, sealed $34.99. And then Deer Tick. Deer Tick, that is a remix, remaster, 11th anniversary edition. It's called Divine Providence. Deer Tick is sealed on orange vinyl for $29.99. Sealed $29.99. Enough's Enough. Enough's Enough. Purple Splatter Vinyl. Enough's Enough is great. Their greatest hits. That is sealed for $29.99. Sealed $29.99. And then Portugal the Man, In the Mountain, In the Cloud. Portugal the Man, that's sealed $24.99. I listened to that so much when I was in like high school. Fantastic stuff. Somebody asked about the Pretenders. Oh, Paul, thank you. Let's see. Who asked about the Pretenders? Must have missed that one. Oh, Rod. Rod Bryan, I'm sorry. I did not see that comment there. Sell the Pretenders to Rod Bryan for $20. I don't know how I missed that, but thank you for pointing that out, Paul. I just overlooked it accidentally. Let's see. Bob Potosniak. Waiting to hear back from Bob. What is that, 25? Bob, if you don't want it for 25, it looks like John Howard does. That was the Chinese. Where is that? Where did it go? Did I put it in the crate? Where did I put it in the crate or did I put it in the back? There it is. OU. Yeah, I'm looking for 25 on that. Bob, if you don't want it, it looks like John Howard does. Let's see. Let's see. What else did I miss here? I feel like these auctions probably need to go, right? Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen any bids. RK Tucker's going to get both of these for $5. RK Tucker gets the Mercy Sect and the Rockin' 8 Balls for $5 each. Those are sold for $5. All right, hold on. There's been a lot of comments here. Let me just check this real quick. Let's see. All right. Any jazz? There's been some jazz sprinkled in here and there. We sold some big jazz records last night. Had some like Grant Green and stuff like that. And I think we just sold some jazz out of one of the last Buy Now Best Offer crates. Yeah, this is Buy Now or Best Offer. I lost Bob Potosniak, so I'm going to go ahead and sell OU to John Howard for $25. That is sold for $25 to John Howard. It's a John Prine Best Price. So this is a new copy that we just got recently. It would be $20. Nick Bargeron, that would be $20 on that. $20 on John Prine. $20 on John Prine. We can do Buy Now Best Offer on this stuff because these are not new from our distributor. These are new from a collection that we just got, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So we can be a little bit more flexible with these since they're not new from the distributor. But John Prine is sold to Nick Bargeron for $20. Actually, okay, Bob said sold. John Howard, sorry about that, but Bob Potosniak is going to get OU for $25. So please switch this over to Bob Potosniak for $25. Let's see, did you show the crates with Miles Davis? I have not shown those yet. Art Blakey, I think we probably have some original Art Blakey in the bag, but we have not shown those yet. They haven't been processed. But if we have Art Blakey, they will always be auctioned. Always. Daft Punk, Derek Estrada, I could do 30 on that. It was marked 35. I'll meet you in the middle at $30. Daft Punk, Derek Estrada, I'll sell that to you for 30. I think if we ordered that new, it would probably be like $44.99. It would be more than we have it stickered for here. Let's see. Yeah, sorry about that, John. I just hadn't heard back from Bob, but he did just hop back on and say sold. Let's see. Enough's enough. 20. That was marked $29.99. I'll do 25 on that. Feenley Durpenstein, I'll do 25 on that. Shipping is $7 unlimited. So if you buy 1 record or 100 records, the shipping per invoice cycle is $7. Our invoice cycle is from Sunday through Saturday. Anything that you buy for that whole week is $7 shipping flat within the United States. Feenley Durpenstein gets Enough's Enough for $25. That's sold to Feenley Durpenstein for $25. That is sold. Derek Estrada, let me know if you want Daft Punk. That would be $30. And he said sold. So Daft Punk is sold to Derek Estrada for $30. And Feenley Durpenstein, thank you. Just since you're watching on Facebook, Feenley Durpenstein, all you have to do is send our page a message through our private messenger or DM, whatever you want to call it. We just need your first and last name, your email address, and your shipping address. We sell on here Sunday through Saturday, 7 days a week. We're doing this 7 days a week now, and our invoice cycle starts today. So this is like the best possible day to buy your first record, because anything you buy today, tomorrow, Tuesday, all the way up through Saturday will be on one invoice, and it's $7 unlimited shipping. So yeah, definitely take advantage of that. Some of our customers just get 1 or 2 records a week. Some get like 50 or more, but it's always just $7 unlimited. Warrant, Nick Bargeron, this is the best of Warrant. It's the music on vinyl, on red vinyl, numbered out of just 2,000 copies. That's $54.99. $54.99 on Warrant. 7. I don't know what, oh, it was 7, just saying what the shipping is. You got $7 shipping on that. All right, let me show 2 more New Orleans singles. Let's get 2 of these up, and then we'll recap this crate very quickly. Let's see, what is this? The Mines? Is that what that is? Yeah, The Mines. Rip out your eyes. The Mines. That's terrible advice, but The Mines is 3 tracks, and this is going to be a $5 start. The Mines, Rip Out Your Eyes, a single from that New Orleans collection. This is going to be a $5 start. $5 start on the Mines. And then this next one, let me get this sleeve off of here. This is Top 10. Top 10, Easily Unkind. The first time is the best time and Ain't Got No Sense. Top 10 is going to be a $5 start as well. Finley Durpenstein, we got your message. Thank you very much. I just saw that come through a second ago. This is a $5 start. $5 start on Top 10. $5 start on that. Let's see, when a large order requires multiple boxes, do they always ship on the same day, or could they be done at... They're usually shipped on the same day, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're all going to show up or like arrive on the same day. Sometimes they get not lost, but just like separated from each other. So every now and then, like if you have an order that required 3 or 4 boxes, you might get 1 or 2 one day, and then you might get the rest on another, and maybe another on the next day. It just kind of depends. But yeah, if your order is like multiple boxes, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be delivered on the same day. But they should, they should probably arrive within the, like 2 or 3 days of each other, something like that. Let's see. Mines 6. So the Mines is at $6 with Robert Warner, and Top 10 is at $5 with Robert Warner. All right, let me just read the titles in here real quick. We've got, what was this? I'm trying to remember without looking because I know what it is. Dang it. The Decemberist. The Decemberist is still available. We've got Cursive, Get Fixed. Cursive, Dalek, Precipice is still available. Nos, Magic. Nos, Magic. Pretenders, 40th anniversary. Just 1 copy of that left. Then we've got Deerhoof, Reveille. Deerhoof, Reveille. Killer, Be Killed, that's on blue and white pinwheel vinyl. And then Deer Tick, Divine Providence, that's on orange vinyl. And then Portugal the Man, In the Mountain, in the Clouds. Let's see, if I bought around 4 records in the past 3 days, it's all... Yeah, if you bought 4 records, if you bought 20 records, 1 record, it's just like $7 flat, no matter how many records you buy. $7. It's not $7 per record. It's $7 flat. Price on Nas. Derek Estrada. Let me see. I know I sold one earlier. Can't remember if that sold for full price or if it was an offer price, because this was buy now best offer. But if the first person that bought one, yeah, they've paid full price, so this would be sticker price. Nas would be sticker price. It's $24.99. on green and black split vinyl. Nas, one of the greats, $24.99 on Nas, $24.99 on that. Leslie Wickline, The Decemberist, was sealed for $29.99. I will take an offer on that. Everything in here is buy now or best offer. Let's see. Yeah, $7 unlimited Bill K. That's one of the great things we offer is $7 unlimited shipping, no matter how many records you buy per week. And let's see, Mines 7, Mines 8, Mines out. So the Mines is at $8 with Robert Warner. That's a final call. And Top 10 is at $5 with R.K. Tucker. R.K. Tucker has that for $5. And that is a final call as well. Let's see. All right. Yeah, start Sunday, end Saturday. Thank you, everybody who's trying to help me answer all these questions. So $24.99 on Nos Magic. I'm going to get this out of the way. If anyone wants anything else out of there, let me know. I think it's time to put up the crate that I priced today. And these will be sticker price. But let me get these consolidated in here. Let me get these consolidated. Now we've got another empty crate. My favorite thing, empty crates. Let's see, this is the one that I priced out today. So these are going to be sticker price, full sticker price on these. A mix of some new stuff, vintage stuff, all that. Let's see, 25 for the Decemberist, 19 for Portugal the Man. Let's see, where are those? There's Portugal the Man, and the Decemberist was right back here. Let's see. It's a 25. I'll do 25 on that. And I hate to do a $1 bump, but $20 on Portugal the Man. That would just make it an even 45 for the pair there. So let's do 25 and 20 on those. 25 and 20. Leslie, and I'll sell those to you. I'll go ahead and grab this. I'll sell that to you for 25, but just need a $1 bump on that. Just 20 on that. $20 on that. Dave C. It is on black vinyl, but I just sold another copy of the Pretenders for 20 to somebody, so I have to stick with that price. It's going to have to be $20 on the Pretenders, Dave C. If you want the Pretenders, it's $20 because someone already paid 20 for the other copy of that we had. That would be $20, Dave. And Leslie said sold. So Portugal the Man is sold for $20 to Leslie Wickline. Those are sold. Thank you, Sam Squinch. Thank you very much. Did I miss anything else? Nope. All right. Mines. I think I need to go ahead and sell that. Mines out. Yep. Let's see. Mines is sold to Robert Warner for $8. That's sold to Robert Warner for $8. Let's see. Let me get that put there. And then Top 10 is sold for $5, right? Top 10 sold to R.K. Tucker for $5. So those are both sold. Those are both sold. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Let's see. Dave C. Dave Cortina, just let me know, say sold on that. It does have to be 20 because I already sold one for 20 to someone else. Say sold on that and I'll sell it to you for 20. All right, let's see. Let's get two more of these singles up. Might just grab a big handful and set them over next to me. Yeah, all right. Let's see what we've got. That one and that one. All right. Let's see how this looks. This is the Dirties. And it's got a little insert with it. A little bit dusty, but that's going to be a $5 start. $5 start on the Dirties. The Dirties is a $5 start. And then Legendary Lovers. Legendary Lovers is a $5 start as well. That's got King of the New World and In a Different Way. $5 start on Legendary Lovers. $5 start on the Dirties. Let's see. Out. All right. If anyone wants the Pretenders for $20, I will sell it to you for $20. Say Pretenders 20. If anybody wants that. All right, let's see. Yeah, Kristen Barnett, the warrant is $54.99. It's on red vinyl, and it's numbered, limited to 2,000. Dirties is at 5 with R.K. Tucker. Nick Bargeron is going to get that copy of the Pretenders for 20. All right. This is sold to Nick Bargeron for $20. Thank you, Nick. That's sold to you. Actually, sorry, Joe Salamone was first. Joe Salamone said, I'll take Pretenders for 20. That's sold to Joe Salamone for 20. Nick Bargeron, you were second. That was the last one that we had. Rod Bryan, did you get the Pretenders? I think you got it a long time ago, right? Someone else got the Pretenders for 20. I'm not sure who. Somebody got it. Let me just scroll up here. Rod Bryan. Man, I know someone got it. Yeah, Rod, it was you. Rod Bryan, you did get the other copy of the Pretenders for 20. That was you. Oh, how many milk crates? Man, yeah, these are like super crates. I don't know how many we have. Hundreds. Maybe 1,000. There are a lot of them. We have a ton of them back here. We have a ton of them. Dirt is at 6 with Robert Warner. Robert Warner has that for 6, and Legendary Lovers is at 5 with R.K. Tucker. It's at 5 with RK Tucker. All right, new arrival bin that I priced today. This is Moon Duo live at Levitation. That is sealed on Orange Crush with splatter vinyl, sealed $24.99. Moon Duo, very cool band, very drony, heavy, kind of like the Black Angels a little bit, but like even more wall of sound, drony. No, Roddy, yeah, you got one, and then we sold the other one as well, but you got the first one. So yeah, Moon Duo live at Levitation, got 2 copies of that. Arcade Fire, The Funeral. Arcade Fire, or not The Funeral, but just Funeral. That's a new sealed copy, $29.99. Got a few of those. Arcade Fire Funeral, $29.99. That is sealed. Matthias Barbosa, hello, how's it going? Dirties is at 6 with Robert Warner. RK Tucker, let me know if you want back in on that. Final Call on Legendary Lovers, that's at 5 with Rod Bryan. Tim Buckley, Goodbye and Hello. This is a late 70s reissued, no condition notes on the vinyl though, very nice copy. It's a Unipack on the red Electra label, super clean, $19.99 on that, $19.99. Robert W. on Arcade Fire, that's sold to Robert W. over on Facebook. Got a few copies of that left. Phil Collins, Face Value, also a super clean copy from the Wisconsin collection, $24.99. $24.99 on Phil Collins, Face Value. In the Air Tonight kicks off that album, super clean. Rage Against the Machine, The Battle of Los Angeles, that's a new sealed copy, $29.99. $29.99 on Rage Against the Machine, The Battle of Los Angeles. Testify, Guerrilla Radio, Mic Check, fantastic stuff, yeah. Sealed $29.99 on Rage Against the Machine. Then we've got The World of the Zombies. The World of the Zombies, this is an original 1970 UK stereo, $29.99. Very clean, $29.99 on that turquoise Decca label, blue Decca label, $29.99 on that compilation. Jeremy Thomason, Rage. Rage Against the Machine is sold to Jeremy Thomason. That's sold to Jeremy. And let's go ahead and sell both of these auctions. Legendary Lovers is sold to RK Tucker for $5, and the Dirties is sold to Robert Warner for $6. Those are both sold. Those are sold. Yeah, these are retail. Yeah, these are all sticker price, if that's what you're asking. Michael Butler on the Zombies. Zombies is sold to Michael Butler. Gregory, yeah, I'll recap it. You haven't missed much. I just started this one, but there's Rage Against the Machine, Phil Collins, Face Value, Tim Buckley, Goodbye and Hello, Arcade Fire Funeral, and then Moon Duo live at Levitation. That's a good one there. Moon Duo live at Levitation, and that's sealed on colored vinyl. All right, let's show a few more in here. Oh yeah, I was listening to this in the back. Very cool. Arabs and Aspic, Victim of Your Father's Agony. This is a prog record from 2015, and this one is $69.99. $69.99 on Arabs in Aspic. No condition notes on the vinyl. And then Mogwai, Young Team, the 1997 debut. Fantastic post-rock here. This is a remaster on Sky Blue vinyl. $34.99. $34.99 on Mogwai. Sealed, $34.99. Red Clay Strays, Made by These Moments. Red Clay Strays is sealed on gold vinyl, $32.99. Red Clay Strays, gold vinyl, sealed, $32.99. And then Peter Gabriel, self-titled. Peter Gabriel, no condition notes. That's a 1978 US press, $24.99 with the original inner sleeve as well. $24.99 on Peter Gabriel. The movies, no condition notes, $9.99. Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps. That's a French mono copy from 1976. $29.99. $29.99 on Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps. $29.99 on that. Let me mute my mic for 1 second. All right, got to get 2 more of these singles up for auction as well. See, we've got the Cybermen P-Brain. The Cybermen P-Brain looks like a 3-track EP or single there. In mono, that's going to be a $5 start. $5 start on the Cybermen P-Brain. $5 start on that. And then this one is La Secta. Don't follow that way. This is going to be a $5 start as well. Looks like it's on like clear and like a little bit of brown vinyl there. $5 start on La Secta. $5 start on that. What's the Green Day? 1 second. Moon Duo. Classy Lonnie Metals on Moon Duo. I've got 1 copy of that left. That is sold to Classy Lonnie Metal. That's sold to you. Green Day. This is a live radio broadcast from 1998. New and sealed. $29.99. $29.99. Welcome to Paradise. What else is on here? Brain Stew, Jaded, Basket Case, Good Riddance. Yep, $29.99 on that from 1998. Jeremy Thomason, let me know if you want that. Red Clay Strays. Red Clay Strays was sealed on gold vinyl, $32.99. $32.99 on Red Clay Strays. Cybermen is at $6 with RK Tucker, and La Secta is at $5 with Robert Warner. That's at $5 with Robert Warner. Back to the crate. Got Air Supply, Hearts in Motion, in shrink with hype sticker, $14.99. Bonnie Raitt, Just Like That. This is on teal vinyl, the special card from Bonnie. Sealed, $26.99 on Bonnie Raitt. Sealed on teal vinyl, $26.99 on those Bonnie Raitt records. Let's see, AS, Air Supply, Dave C. That is sold to Dave C. Nick Barger, everything in here is sticker price. I just priced these today. This is the first time that these have been shown. So Red Clay Strays is sticker price. That was $32.99. Radiohead, OK Computer. This is a reissue, remaster, super thick, $29.99. No condition notes on the vinyl. Super clean, classic album. If you don't have it, you got to get it. $29.99 for Radiohead, OK Computer. Leadbelly, Where Did You Sleep Last Night? This is new and sealed on gold vinyl. $29.99 on Leadbelly, Where Did You Sleep Last Night on gold vinyl. $29.99. Melinda Gerhardt. Melinda Gerhardt. My tongue just tripped. Radiohead is sold to Melinda Gerhardt. Thank you. That is sold to you. Then Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent in shrink. It is VG. $9.99 on Ted Nugent. How much was OK Computer? Tony Lewis, that just sold. That is already sold. Final call on both auctions. Final call. Actually, Robert Warner's Cybermen is at $6 with RK Tucker. You bid $6 after that. So RK Tucker actually has that for $6. And La Secta you do have for $5. So that's a final call. Final call on La Secta. La Secta is a final call at $5. Let's see, TN, Ted Nugent, that is sold to Greg Bettinger, Solarplex Studios. You were second on Ted. Surprised Leadbelly's still in there. Let's see. All right. Yeah, it was $29.99, Melinda. $29.99 for that Radiohead. OK Computer. Next, Dusty Springfield. This is just Dusty, and this is an original 1964 mono. VG Plus, $19.99. Dusty Springfield original mono on the Philips label. VG Plus, $19.99. Michael Butler on Leadbelly. That is sold to Michael Butler. That fills up that crate. Let me get another crate. Actually, let me just do this. Just slide this over. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Dusty Springfield is sold to Michael Butler. That's sold to Michael Butler. And how's it going, Brooke? Let's see. Cybermen is sold to RK Tucker for $6. that sold to to R.K. Tucker for $6, and La Secta is sold to Robert Warner. Those are both sold. Those are both sold. And let's keep going. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Ted Nugent was sold. Dusty sold. All right. Let's keep going. Let's get a couple more singles up for auction. This is Electric Family on black vinyl on Trash City Records. Electric Family. That is a $5 start. $5 start. And then The Disturbed. Not Disturbed, but The Disturbed. I Spy and Don't Stop on Detour Records. And let's see. There's a little mail order form there. Let's take a look at this. Yes, looks super clean, looks unplayed. $5 start on The Disturbed. $5 start on that, and $5 start on Electric Family as well. Yeah, Sunday, like today's show starts a brand new invoice. This is a brand new invoice cycle. Brand new invoice. And Robert Warner's in on both auctions. Electric Family's at $5 with Robert, and Disturbed, or The Disturbed, is at $5 with Robert as well. Next in the crate, Jethro Tull Live. This is Bursting Out. It's a VG copy, $9.99. I remember this one overall was like VG plus, but there's one mark on like side 3 or side 4 that made me go down to VG on it, but that's $9.99. Waylon, that's Waylon Jennings, Are You Ready for the Country? That's a VG Plus copy, $14.99. VG Plus, $14.99. And then The Doors, self-titled. It's a 1969 Terre Haute repress or reissue. It's on the second label. It's on the red Electra label. EX, $32.99. It's a really nice copy. It's on that second label, but man, it's really clean. Very close to being near mint. Yeah, it's just a really super copy. Should probably be auctioned, but it's $32.99 in shrink wrap. Original Electra inner sleeve as well. Cody Wright, Waylon, this is VG Plus. It's from 1976, and it's an Indianapolis press. It's a strong VG Plus, really nice copy. $14.99. $14.99 on that, Cody, if you want that. Let's see where we at on these auctions. R.K. Tucker, Robert Warner was first to bid $5 on both of those. So Robert Warner has Electric Family for $5, and Robert also has The Disturbed for $5. So you're out on both of those. Those are both at $5 with Robert Warner. Back to the crate. Todd Rundgren, this is was it Hermit of Mink Hollow? Todd Rundgren, Hermit of Mink Hollow, VG Plus, $14.99. $14.99. Cody Wright, sold on Waylon. That is sold to Cody Wright. JT Info, Mike Bartlett. Jethro Tull Live, Bursting Out. It's 2 LPs. VG, $9.99. $9.99 on the Chrysalis label. Like I said, overall it's like VG plus. There's a mark on side 3, I believe, that made me go down to VG. It's just got a little bit of a scuff right there, if you can see that. It's not feelable, but it was enough to make me go down to VG on it overall. $9.99. Let's see. Disturbed, or The Disturbed, is at 6 with R.K. Tucker, and Electric Family is at 7 with R.K. Tucker. Robert Warner, you are out. Next in the crate, Dave Van Ronk. Folk singer Dave Van Ronk is VG, $14.99. This is a 1964 US mono copy on the Prestige label. One of my favorite folk singers right here. Very bluesy. It's got like a rough, growly voice. Fantastic stuff. VG, $14.99. I think Tom Waits called him like the wolf of Greenwich Village. He was big in the Greenwich Village scene. Fantastic, and that's one of his first albums. Very tough to get that one. Let's see, Doors. The Doors is sold to Brandon Johnson. Thank you, Brandon. That's sold to you. Dave Van Ronk. Nice. Michael Butler is going to get Dave Van Ronk. Fantastic stuff there. Let's see. The Disturbed is a final call. Final call on The Disturbed. That is at $6 with R.K. Tucker. Final call. and Electric Family is now at $8 with Robert Warner. So R.K. Tucker, you're out on Electric Family. That's at $8 with Robert Warner. Just a few more records in here. Got Taj Mahal music for you, and that is EX 1799 on Taj Mahal EX 1799. Then Wes Montgomery, Willow Weep for Me, original in shrink from 1968, VG Plus copy, $14.99. VG Plus on that black Verve label, VG Plus $14.99 on that. Let's see, the Disturbed is at $7 with Sippy. Sippy has that for $7. So RK Tucker, you're out on the Disturbed. That's at $7 with Sippy. And RK Tucker is back in on Electric Family at $9. So this is at $9 with RK Tucker. Robert Warner, you are out. And one more record, the Jay Giles Band, Bloodshot, oddly not on red vinyl. This is actually the black vinyl version, and this one is EX. That's $12.99. EX condition, $12.99. I feel like the black vinyl is almost like harder to find than the red vinyl. It's almost like Elvis Moody Blue or something, where the blue vinyl is super common and the black's hard to find. I feel like that's similar with that Jay Giles Band record. Let's see, Wes Montgomery, that is sold, where is it? There it is. Wes Montgomery sold to Christopher Dean. Thank you, Christopher Dean, that's sold to you. The Disturbed is at $8 with RK Tucker. Sippy, you are out. And Electric Family is at $9. Electric Family is at $9 with RK Tucker. I always see the black one. I don't know, maybe I don't know, it seems like 3/4 of the ones I see are on red and maybe 1/4 of them are on black. It's just one of those things. I don't know, person to person, they see different stuff. Let's see, the Disturbed is at $9 with Sippy. I do want to be clear, this is not Disturbed like Down with the Sickness. This is another band from like the 90s. Probably like Garage, Psych by the looks of it. Just making sure that that's clear, that that is not the same Disturbed that you might be thinking of, but that is at $9 with Sippy. And RK Tucker, you are out on that. Let's see. Tomas Zabo said E. What is E? I don't know what E was for. Don't know. Let me know what that was. I'm going to go ahead and recap this crate. If you need anything out of here or the price of anything, just let me know. Red Clay Stray is made by These Moments on gold vinyl. That's still available. Moon Duo live at Levitation. Still got one copy of that left. Arcade Fire Funeral. Got a few copies of that remaining. We sold one, but those I feel like are going to go quick. And Tim Buckley, Goodbye and Hello. That is a fantastic psychedelic folk record. Face Value by Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight. Phil Collins, still available. Rage Against the Machine, The Battle of Los Angeles. Killer. This is Arabs in Aspic, Victim of Your Father's Agony. Some prog from 2015. Fantastic. I think the cheapest one of those listed on Discogs was like 70 or 75, and it's in Italy. There's one in Italy and one in Germany, but it's a tough one to get in the States for sure. And that artwork is just pretty awesome too. Super cool gatefold. Yeah, they're very 70s prog influenced, definitely. Robert W. Phil Collins, Face Dance. I don't know why I said Face Dance. I had that Who record. Face Value is $24.99. There's no condition notes. It's an original on Atlantic. It's super clean. It came from that Wisconsin collection. Very, very nice. That is $24.99. Super clean copy of that. Rob Fordham's going to get Arabs in Aspic. That is sold to Rob Fordham. And let's see. Let's go ahead and sell both of these singles. Electric Family is sold to RK Tucker for $9. And the Disturbed is sold to Sippy for $9 as well. Those are both sold. Let's see. Robert W. said sold, so Phil Collins is sold to Robert W. Karen Robbins, it has In the Air Tonight, This Must Be Love, Behind the Lines, The Roof is Leaking, Droned, Hand in Hand, I Missed Again, You Know What I Mean, Thunder and Lightning, I'm Not Moving, If Leaving Me Is Easy, and Tomorrow Never Knows. But that is sold to Robert W. Ron Cantrell, Red Clay Strays is a new and sealed copy on gold vinyl for $32.99. New and sealed $32.99 on Red Clay Strays. And then we've got Mogwai, Young Team. I'm surprised this is still here. Mogwai, the originals of this are really tough to get and very expensive. That's sealed on sky blue vinyl, $34.99. That's their debut album. Peter Gabriel, also still available. The Movies on Arista is available. Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps, it's a mono copy, a mono French pressing. That is still available. And then we've got 3 copies of Bonnie Raitt, Just Like That, on teal vinyl. Those are still available. And we've got Leadbelly, Where Did You Sleep Last Night, on gold vinyl. Surprised that that's still there too. Very odd. Todd Rundgren, Mink, man, I can never remember. Hermit of Mink Hollow, BG Plus, $14.99. And then Jethro Tull Live, Bursting Out, Taj Mahal, Music For You, and Jay Giles Band, Bloodshot. Mogwai, yeah, John, I got you. I got you. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're going for. Mogwai, that is sold to John Howard. Third time's a charm. That is sold to John Howard. And yeah, if anyone wants anything else out of here, just let me know. Just let me know. Let me get this maybe right here. Yep. Put that there. What am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? Half off crate? Yep. Let's do a half off crate. It's time for a half off crate. All right. TR Paul Palmieri, TR, let me grab that. Bonnie, Fred Carnell, that was sealed on teal vinyl, and it was $26.99, $29.99, $26.99. Let me see. $29.99. Nope, that's Leadbelly. $26.99 on Bonnie Raitt. Just like that. Teal vinyl with a special card from Bonnie. Sealed, $26.99. We just set this over here. And then TR, Paul, let me see what TR, what was that, Todd Rundgren? TR, it's only TR I can think of. Todd Rundgren, that is sold to Paul Palmieri. Thank you, Paul, that is sold to you. If anyone's just hopping on, yes, it is Sunday, and this starts a brand new invoice cycle. And yeah, that's all I know. New invoice cycle. So if you haven't bought anything yet, you have a fresh invoice. Your invoice is $0. So let's sell that Bonnie Raitt to Fred Carnell. Forgot that I already pulled one over here. If anyone else wants one, just say Bonnie or BR. But that is sold to Fred Carnell. We get another little batch of these New Orleans singles. New Orleans singles. Let me get this thing out of the outer sleeve. Man, it is tight. Some of these things are snug. There we go. Got Swamp Rats. Swamp Rats, that's Psycho and Louie Black Vinyl Archive Series. $5 start on Swamp Rats. And then we've got the Flying Dutchman Live Devils Club. Yeah, the Flying Dutchman. Girl Like You, Stumbling Bear, Run and Hide, and Chills and Fever. No condition. Yeah, I mean, the vinyl on these are all super clean. That's going to be a $5 start. $5 start on both of those. Let me mute my mic for just 1 second, and then we're going to start a half off crate. All right, let's see. Swamp Rats is at $5 with R.K. Tucker. R.K. Tucker has that for $5, and Flying Dutchman is at $6 with Craig Thomas. Craig Thomas has that for $6. And now Swamp Rats is at $6 with Fred Carnell. So both of those are getting bids. Half off crate. Half off crate. We've got Moxie riding high. No condition notes. It's $10. $10 for Moxie. No condition notes. Phil Oaks. A toast to those who are gone in shrink with hype. 14 previously unreleased Phil Oaks classics. Phil Oaks is also $10. No condition notes. Skyhooks. Hot for the Orient. Hot for the Orient by Skyhooks. No condition notes on that. $10. Moving Hearts, The Storm. Moving Hearts was $12.99. That means it's $6.50. It's Celtic music from Ireland from 1985. $6.50 on Moving Hearts. Oh, there we go. Next is New Riders of the Purple Sage, Gypsy Cowboy. That's a VG Plus copy, $7.50. Streetwalkers, Vicious but Fair. No condition notes on that. $10 for Streetwalkers. Poco is $5. $5 on that. Tyler Uribe on Moxie. That's sold to Tyler Uribe for half off. This is a half off crate. I'm reading the half off price. Let's see, Swamp Rats. The high bid on Swamp Rats, and I'm seeing is $7 with Robert Warner. And then the Flying Dutchman, the high bid I'm seeing on that is $9 with Craig Thomas. Craig Thomas has that for $9. And Swamp Rats is at $7 with Robert Warner. Paul Palmieri on Poco, that is sold for half off, $5 on that. Next is Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons Reunited Live. That's a double LP. It was $24.99. Now this is $12.50. $12.50 for Frankie Valli Reunited Live. $12.50 on that. Quincy Jones Sounds. That is EX, $6.50 for Quincy Jones. Malice in Wonderland, Pace Ashton Lord. Malice in Wonderland is VG, $6.50. The Tubes Remote Control, VG Plus, $7.50. There is some cover damage up top, just a little bit of wear up there, $7.50 on the Tubes. Then MFSB, Love is the Message, with a promo timing strip on the bottom, no condition notes on the vinyl, $6.50, $6.50 for MFSB. Quincy Jones is sold to Robert W. Joe Salamone, you were second. Going twice, going 3 times on both auctions. Flying Dutchman is at $9 with Craig Thomas, and Swamp Rats is at $7 with Robert Warner. Going twice, going 3 times. Now Fred Carnell is back in on the Swamp Rats at $8. Swamp Rats is at $8. Robert Warner, you are out. Next in the crate, Paul Lamb and the King Snakes. Paul Lamb and the King Snakes is $10. Bing, that's Bing Crosby. Feels Good, Feels Right. No condition notes, $5 on that. Leon Russell, Solid State. Leon Russell is $10. Boom Baby Boom, Mondo Rock. Boom Baby Boom is $7.50. That's an Australian import from 1986, and that is $7.50. Now, what do we have here? This is the Moog Razzmatazz Orpheum. The Moog Razzmatazz Orpheum, $10. It's on white vinyl from 2009. Indie rock. The Moog, M-O-O-G, $10 on that. Mitch Ryder, Never Kick a Sleeping Dog. Mitch Ryder, no condition notes, $7.50 on that. I'm Changing Things. That's Sunchild. I'm Changing Things, $5 on that. Swamp Rats is at $9 with Robert Warner. Fred Carnell, you are out. And Final Call on the Flying Dutchman. Final Call on the Flying Dutchman, that's at $9 with Craig Thomas. Final Call. Voyeur, this is David Sanborn. $5 for David Sanborn. Jeffrey Osborne, Only Human. Jeffrey Osborne is $10. $10 on Jeffrey Osborne. Diana Ross, An Evening with Diana Ross is $7.50. Joe Sun, Out of Your Mind. Joe Sun is $7.50. The Cars Greatest Hits in a half off crate. The Cars Greatest Hits is now $15. It's $15. Moog. Moog, where were you? There it is. Moog, that is sold to Fred Carnell. J.O., that was Jeffrey Osborne. Jeffrey Osborne sold to Jeff Coleman. Thank you, Jeff. That's sold to you. 45's out. Let's go ahead and sell the Flying Dutchman. Flying Dutchman is sold to Craig Thomas. Yep, for $9. Craig Thomas gets that for $9. That is sold to Craig Thomas for $9. And Swamp Rats. Final call on the Swamp Rats. That's at $9 with Robert Warner. Final call. Kim Johnson on the cars. That's sold to Kim Johnson. Thank you, Kim. That is sold to you. Next is Gordon Lightfoot. Gord's Gold. 2 LPs. $15. $15 on that. Let's see. Yeah, $15 on Gordon Lightfoot. Gord's Gold. Sippy, you were second on cars. Ed Bruce, Night Things. Ed Bruce, Night Things in shrink. $7.50 for Ed Bruce. Gordon Lightfoot is sold to Mike Bartlett. Harry Chapin, Heads and Tails. Harry Chapin is $5. Grinder Switch, Pulling Together. Grinder Switch, Pulling Together is $10. Buckacre. Buckacre, Morning Comes. That's from 1976, $7.50. Split Ends, True Colors, Split Ends, Laser Etch. Yeah, $10 on Split Ends. It's got that laser etching going on. Still playable, of course. Kind of like that Styx Live record. Split Ends is now $10. No condition notes on the vinyl. Swamp Rats. Swamp Rats is sold to Robert Warner for $9. Thank you, Robert. That's sold to you for $9. Let's see. Let's get 2 more of these up. What do we have? Let's go ahead and get these up. This is Wade Curtis and the Rhythm Rockers featuring Dixie D. This is Brang. The gang with the Brang goes insane. This is going to be a $5 start. It's on purple vinyl. Purple vinyl on Wade Curtis. $5 start on that. And this is The Amazing Spider-Man. West Coast is the best coast. The Amazing Spider-Man, red vinyl. This is also a $5 start. That is awesome. $5 start for The Amazing Spider-Man. $5 start. Let's see. John Franz was first on Split Ends. Then Curtis Marachi. Then Rod Bryan. Then Robert W. Then Kim Johnson. All right. That was sold to John Franz. So we're looking for $5 starts on both of those. Robert Warner's in on Wade Curtis at $5. Let's get back into the crate. Julie Driscoll and Brian Auger in the Trinity. Open. Jules. Right? Is that what that says? Open. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just the artist or something, but this is $10. Oh, that's just her. That's Julie Driscoll. They're just calling her Jules there, and then Aug for Brian Auger. This is, yeah, no condition notes, $10. Brian Auger has some very cool stuff, but that is $10. $10 on that. $10 on that. Buckacre. Where was that? Right here. There he is. Buckacre, that's sold to Tyler Uribe. Thank you, Tyler. That's sold to you. Looking for a $5 start on The Amazing Spider-Man. Looking for a $5 start on that. And Wade Curtis is going twice, going 3 times. That's at $5 with Robert Warner. Next is Kenny Loggins, Celebrate Me Home. Kenny Loggins is half off for $5. The Persuasions, We Came to Play. The Persuasions was $29.99. Now it's $15 on Capitol. $15 on The Persuasions, We Came to Play. And then Neil Young and Crazy Horse return to Greendale. This is the deluxe edition with 2 LPs, 2 CDs, Blu-ray, DVD, the whole show. Sealed. It was $49.99. Now it's just $25. I know someone's going to pick that up for $25. $25 on Neil Young. And next in the crate is Deserters. Deserters is sealed. It's a 1981 US New Wave / Power Pop record. It's $5. $5 on Deserters. $5 on that. Jim B on Neil Young. That is sold to Jim B. John Dodd was second. Paul Oakley, you were third. Final call on Wade Curtis. That's at $5 with Robert Warner. And final call to get a $5 bid on The Amazing Spider-Man. The Eurythmics is in a half-off crate for $12.50. Eurythmics Revenge, $12.50 on that. Herman Brood and His Wild Romance. That is $5 for Herman Brood. Mick Jagger, She's the Boss. Mick Jagger is $7.50, half off. Deadbeat Graffiti. This is a pretty pricey one here. It was $129.99. Now it is $65. It's VG Plus. It's a blues rock record from 2017. Deadbeat Graffiti, VG Plus, $65 on Deadbeat Graffiti. And that is sold to Melissa Bailey. Melissa Bailey gets that for $65. That is sold for $65. Jim B on E. Eurythmics. That's sold to Jim B. That is sold. Graffiti sold. Can I see that spider cover? Craig Thomas. There is The Amazing Spider-Man on Boom Boom Records. And there's the back. That fantastic picture on the back there. Belly Shaking Baby. Dark Eyes, Lil Lolita, and Wall Crawley Wally. There you go. Cover's not bad at all. Still intact on Boom Boom. And yeah. Does it have a year or anything? It has their phone number. You could call them if you want. I don't see a year on there though. But yeah, final call to get a $5 bid on that. Deserters. Deserters is sold to Fred Carnell. I am going to go ahead and sell Wade Curtis. Wade Curtis is sold to Robert Warner for $5. That's sold for $5 to Robert Warner. Thank you. All right. And now Craig Thomas is in on The Amazing Spider-Man at $5. Craig Thomas has that for $5. I'm going to move that one quickly if no one else bids. So going once, going twice for now, but I'll be pretty quick with it. Return to Forever, Romantic Warrior. It's a white label promo, VG Plus, $12.50. VG Plus, white label promo, $12.50 on that. 29 featuring Lenny White. 29 is also a white label promo. No condition notes on that. No condition notes on that for $10. $10 on 29. Pull my Kenny. Did I miss that? Did I miss KL? I guess that one just didn't go through. But Dave, I will go ahead and pick Kenny Loggins. That is sold to Dave C. That's sold to Dave C. Final call on The Amazing Spider-Man. Final call on that. It's at $5 with Craig Thomas. Final call on that. Marvin Gaye's Greatest Hits, Volume 2 is $10. $10 on Marvin Gaye's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You. It's the first track on there. Rick James, Glow. Rick James is also a promo from 1985, and that's $10. Rick James, for promotional use only, not for sale. That is $10, and I saved it from getting damaged. There we go. Marvin Gaye, sold to Rod Bryan. That is sold to Rod Bryan. Thank you. And then we've got Little Feat, Sailing Shoes. Little Feat, Sailing Shoes is $12.50, no condition notes. Edgar Broughton Band, Sing Brother Sing. This is a 1988 UK reissue for $12.50. This album is great. What a great band. Definitely very derivative of like Captain Beefheart, but psychedelic as well. Very cool Edgar Broughton Band. It is an 88 UK reissue, but that's just $12.50 now. $12.50 on that. And the Amazing Spider-Man is sold. Amazing Spider-Man is sold to Craig Thomas for $5. Thank you, Craig. That's sold to you for $5. All right. Let's see what other claims we have here. Got Marvin Gaye. RJ. Rick James is sold to Scott Oman. That is sold OF. what was LF? Mark Price on Little Feet. Little Feet is sold to Mark Price. Thank you, Mark. That is sold to you. Someone needs to get that Edgar Broughton band for sure. Gotta get it. Yeah, I was thinking what you guys are saying, but I can't say that in a professional setting. The Best of Eddie Rabbit in shrink, and that is $5. Eddie Rabbit is $5. That's $5. Jamie Cramble on Edgar Broughton band, that is sold to Jamie Cramble. Thank you, Jamie. That's sold to you. Rye Cooter, Bop Till You Drop. That is $7.50 for Rye Cooter. Joe Eli, Lord of the Highway, Joe Eli, no condition notes, $10 on Joe Eli. Edgar, and then ER. Eddie Rabbit, that's sold to Dave C. That is sold to you. Jeff Coleman, you were second on Eddie Rabbit. You were second on that. And then this is Vincent, the Storyteller. Vincent, the Storyteller. It's a soul funk record from 1969. It was $39.99. Now it's $20. $20 on Vincent, the Storyteller. $20 on Vincent. That cover looks cool. I don't know. Oh man, I don't know if you heard that crack, but I don't think this thing's been opened in a long time. That is Joe E. Lee. Oh, is it E. Lee? Okay, thank you. $20 on Vincent. Thank you, Gregory. I did not realize that. Both Larry. Were there a couple Larrys in here? Larry what? Both Larry. What were the Larrys? Both Larry. I don't know. Gregory Roberts, let me know what Both Larry was. Condition on Rye Cooter. I don't think it had any condition notes. Yeah, $7.50. It's in shrink with the Warner Company inner sleeve there. Yeah, it's a nice copy for sure. Yeah, that is very nice. It's not Vincent Price. No, this is a soul funk record, not Vincent Price. It's just someone that goes by Vincent. Let's make sure here. I don't think it is. That would be wild though. Yeah, Vincent Calendar. Vincent Calendar is the guy's full name. But yeah, that's $20. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Joe Salamone. Said Rye sold. So Rye Cooter is sold to Joe Salamone. That's sold to Joe Salamone. Fred Carnell's going to get this Vincent record. That is sold to Fred Carnell. Oh, I see that Larry. Both Larry. Sorry, Gregory. I thought you were trying to claim something. Gotcha. No problem. No problem. No problem. Okay, pass. Cool. So we're all caught up. Joe E. Lee. Now I know. Ely. All right. Let's see. Let's get two more of these singles up. All right. Actually, I should pull something else so that we don't have two of the same letter up at the same time. Let's go ahead and do this one, I guess. All right, this is Deuces Wild Cadillac Rust. Deuces Wild Cadillac Rust EP. Black vinyl. It does have a little bit of a scuff right here. Not feelable. $5 start on Deuces Wild. $5 start on that. And then we've got the Marquees. The Marquees. This was $16.99 at some point from Rocket Scientist, but this is a $5 start on the Marquees. Call My Name, Last Night I'm a Man, and Marquees Party. $5 start on that. $5 start on that. Harry Chapin info. Mike Bartlett. Let's see, that was that yellow one here. Yeah, Heads and Tails. It's got the like window cover kind of cut out there. No condition notes on the vinyl. It's just $5. $5 on Harry Chapin on the Electra Butterfly label. $5 on that. And I think that's everything we got. All right. James Taylor and the Flying Machine. James Taylor is $10, no condition notes. The Everly Brothers, Nashville, Tennessee, November 9th, 1955. Everly Brothers is $7.50. $7.50 on the Everly Brothers. Cold Blood. Cold Blood is $12.50. Also, no condition notes. $12.50 on Cold Blood. $12.50 on that. Bill Monroe and Stars of the Bluegrass Hall of Fame. Bill Monroe, half off for $7.50. $7.50 on Bill Monroe. And then Bob Wills. Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys. The Tiffany Transcriptions, Volume 8, More of the Best. That is $7.50 as well. The Yardbirds. This is the Yardbirds. Yeah, it's Roger the Engineer, but this cover, I don't know what happened here. It's like two covers got taped together. But it's a VG copy. It was $14.99 because of this weird concoction that's been made here. It's going to be $7.50. $7.50 on the Yardbirds. $7.50 on that. Michael Butler on Monroe. Bill Monroe is sold to Michael Butler. CB. Cold Blood is sold to Vintage Wayne. Kim Johnson, you were second on Bill Monroe. We're second on that. Let's see. A couple more records in here. Also looking for $5 starts on both of these auctions. Looking for a $5 start on Deuces Wild and a $5 start on the Marquees. Final call to get a $5 starting bid on those. All right. ELP, that's Emerson, Lake and Palmer Works Volume 2 in shrink with a timing strip here. And yeah, looks like a very nice copy. It was $19.99. $10 for ELP. $10 for Emerson, Lake and Palmer Works. And then Doug Kershaw, Devil's Elbow. Devil's Elbow is $10. Doug Kershaw on the green Warner Brothers label. No condition notes, $10 on that. And Sting, Moon Over Bourbon Street, the Ballad of Mac the Knife and Fortress Around Your Heart. That was $14.99. Now it is $7.50. $7.50 for Sting. Looks like a like a 3-track single, 3-track EP. That is $7.50 for Sting. Mark Price on ELP. ELP is sold to Mark Price. That is sold. And Dave C on Sting. Sting is sold to Dave C over on Facebook. And if anyone wants Deuces Wild, Cadillac Rust, that is a $5 buy it now. And the Marquees is also a $5 buy it now. $5 buy it now on both of those. How's it going, Vincent? Let me recap this half-off crate one more time. If there's anything you want in here, just let me know. Everything in here is half off. All right. We got Harry Chapin, Heads and Tails. Phil Oakes, A Toast to Those Who Are Gone. Skyhooks, Hot for the Orient. Moving Hearts, The Storm. New Riders of the Purple Sage, Gypsy Cowboy. Streetwalkers, Vicious but Fair. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons Reunited Live, double LP. Malice in Wonderland, that's Pace Ashton Lord. The Tubes, Remote Control. MFSB, Love is the Message. Paul Lamb and the King Snakes. Bing, Feels Good, Feels Right. Mike Bartlett is going to get the Harry Chapin. That is sold to Mike Bartlett. Let me get two more auctions up. Two more of these singles. All right. Let's see. This is Nick Satan and the Rockin' Devils, Authentic Rock and Roll. Looks like 2 tracks, 4 tracks. Yep, 4 tracks on here. Nick Satan and the Rockin' Devils is a $5 start. $5 start on that. And then the Mother Hips 3rd Floor Story and I Can't Stay. This is also going to be a $5 start. The Mother Hips. Yep, very clean. $5 start on the Mother Hips. $5 start on that. All right. Doug Kershaw, that was up front here. Classy. Lonnie Metal gets Doug Kershaw for half price. Nick Satan and Rockin' Devils is at $5 with Teresa Brookshire. Next in the crate, Leon Russell, Solid State. solid state. Then we've got Boom Baby Boom, Mondo Rock, Mitch Ryder, Never Kick a Sleeping Dog, Sunchild, I'm Changing Things, David Sanborn, still available, Diana Ross, An Evening with Diana Ross, Joe Sun, Out of Your Mind, Ed Bruce, Night Things, Grinder Switch, Pulling Together, Julie Driscoll and Brian Auger, The Persuasions, We Came to Play, Herman Brood and His Wild Romance. Mother Hips is at $5 with Teresa Brookshire as well. So Teresa has both auctions for $5. Then we've got Mick Jagger, She's the Boss, Return to Forever, Romantic Warrior. That's a white label promo. 29 featuring Lenny White. Joe Ely, Lord of the Highway. James Taylor and the Flying Machine, still available as well. Everly Brothers, Nashville, Tennessee, November 9th, 1955. Everly Brothers, still available. Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys. And then the Yardbirds. That is what is still available from the half-off crate. Craig Thomas is at $7 on Nick Satan. Teresa Brookshire, you are out. And now Teresa's back in on it at $9. So now Craig's out. Robert Warner, you're second to bid $9 on that. Also, if anybody wants these are the only two that haven't sold. And I put them up at the same time. I don't know what happened there, but Marquise is a $5 buy now. And the Deuces Wild Cadillac Rust is also a $5 buy now. Take the 2.5. All right, well, there we go. Regina Tabor, you just saved the day. Regina Tabor is going to get both of these 45s that did not sell. Those are both sold to Regina Tabor for $5 each. Thank you, Regina. Those are sold. No 45s left behind. Still going strong on that. Let's see. Craig Thomas is at 11 on Nick Satan. And let's do a final call on the Mother Hips. Final call on the Mother Hips. That's at $5 with Teresa Brookshire. Final call. And everyone except for Craig Thomas is out. Actually, Robert Warner, yeah, now it's at 13 with Craig Thomas. Wills, let's see, Bob Wills. Bob Wills is sold to Michael Butler. That's sold to Michael Butler for half off. And Nick Satan is at 14 with Robert Warner. Everyone else is out. Let me mute my mic for 1 second. All right, I'm back. How much on James T. Sippy? I think that was $10. Yeah, $10 for James Taylor. $10 for James Taylor. Nice looking copy. $10 for James Taylor. If you want that, just let me know. Teresa and Robert are still going at it on the Nick Satan and the Rockin' Devils. That's at 16 with Robert Warner. I'm going to go ahead and sell Mother Hips. Mother Hips is sold to Teresa Brookshire for $5. That's sold to Teresa for $5. And Joe Ely, let me see. That was $10 as well. $10 on Joe Ely, Lord of the Highway. Yeah, nice looking copy. Looks nice. Vintage Wayne Grinder Switch. That was kind of, yeah, right there. There it is. That's also $10. It was $19.99. It's on Capricorn. It's on the Capricorn Records label. And yeah, that is $10. $10 on Grinder Switch. Vintage Wayne, if you want that. Let's see, your favorite 60s, 70s, or 80s. It's close between the 60s and 70s for me, but I would almost definitely pick the 60s. There's great stuff in the 70s too. It's close, but I'm a big psych guy, and there's just so much there. And then like you can kind of get like the first traces of like prog and stuff, and like proto metal kind of stuff in like 68, 69. But yeah, it's for at least like the Beatles and after stuff from the 60s. So it's almost there's like, you know, 5 or 6 years of the 60s that to me is, I don't know, it's close because there's like 10 years of the 70s that are all good. Now that I'm thinking about this out loud, it's kind of tricky. It makes it harder because there's really only like maybe 6 or 7 years of the 60s that I love, but there's like 10 years of the 70s that I love, but there's the 60s was so packed. I don't, it's hard, that's a tough question to answer. I know it's not the 80s for me. There is some 80s stuff that I like, but definitely more in the 60s and 70s vein. Let's see. Larry, yeah, the Yardbirds is original. Well, no, it's not actually. It's on the like black and blue Epic label, but it's like a weird put together cover, and it's got like a barcode. This would be from like the 80s, this part, and then I don't know what happened here. It's odd. I have no idea what happened to that poor record cover. Let's see, Vintage Wayne wants the Grinder Switch. Grinder Switch is sold to Vintage Wayne. And then Satan. Nick Satan's a final call. Nick Satan is a final call. That's at 17 with Teresa Brookshire. Paul Oakley is going to get Joe Ely. That's sold to Paul Oakley. Thank you, Paul. That's sold to you. What else? Press on Frankie Valli. There were no condition notes on it. It's a double live album, 2 LPs. It's $12.50. $12.50 on Frankie Valli. John Friends, if you want that. Sippy. What did Sippy? Oh, James Taylor. James Taylor is sold to Sippy. Did I put it in the back? Yep. James Taylor is sold to Sippy. Thank you, Sippy. That is sold to you for $10. Jim B, The Mother's Hips is sold. That cover is normal. I think that was the same one probably because that was a half off, right? We priced that like a month or two ago. That's not normal. That's not what it's supposed to look like. As far as I know, I've never seen one that was like half and half, like taped together. I know what collection this came from, but yeah, that ain't it. That is not the right one. Price on Frankie Valli, that is sold to John Franz. John Franz got Frankie Valli for half off. Yeah, no problem, Jim. No problem. I kind of figured maybe you got behind there a little bit. But Nick Satan is sold to Teresa for $17. That's sold to Teresa Brookshire for $17. Thank you very much. That's sold to you. And yeah, I think it is. Was that the last crate? No, I'm still going. That was the half off crate, but I'm gonna keep showing stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna show yet, but oh, I forgot there is another crate here that it's gonna be sticker price. Let's see this crate here. All right, vintage arrivals. I believe these were shown like late last night when like nobody was watching pretty much. So I think we're gonna just run through this. These will be new to you guys. I do need to get 2 more of these New Orleans singles up though. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got Les Scalpers. That is Les Scalpers, Armstrong Balls and Chains. And It's Too Late and Leaving here. 4-track single or EP type thing. That's going to be a $5 start. $5 start and Les Scalpers. And then we've got the Ketones, Which Way Now, Captured, Broken Down Heart, and Foolishly Yours. This is going to be a $5 start as well. $5 start on that. Or half off. I don't have any more half off tonight. I don't think. Yeah, I might have another Buy Now Best Offer crate, but no more half off. That was the only half off crate that I'm going to have tonight. We're looking for $5 starts on both of those. These are sticker price. Let's see. Ray Thomas, Hopes, Wishes, and Dreams. That's $14.99. Carly Simon, Boys in the Trees. $9.99 for Carly Simon. The Romans, The Last Days at the Ranch. The Romans, The Last Days at the Ranch. That is $19.99. It's a new wave record from 1986. The Romans. Simply Red, Men and Women. Simply Red is $19.99. Nile Rodgers, B-Movie Matinee. Cool cover. $14.99 on Nile Rodgers. $14.99 on that. Let's see. Hey Brent, how's it going, man? List Scalpers is at $5 with Robert Warner. Looking for a $5 start on the Ketones. Vincent Rojas. Yeah, that New Orleans collection was great. You should have seen the LPs from there. I think we're like out of those. I think we had bought we went over there twice. I think between the two trips, it had to be about 20,000 LPs maybe. And then, I mean, yeah, we just really started going through the 45s like what, a month ago maybe? Month and a half ago. But yeah, the LPs were pretty awesome. Yeah, this crate is as priced. And next is Root Boy Slim and the Sex Change Band with the Rootettes. That's $14.99 for Root Boy Slim. Simon & Garfunkel's Greatest Hits, No Condition Notes, $14.99. Paul Simon, One Trick Pony, $19.99 on that. John Fogerty's Center Field, $19.99. No Effects came from Houston. I bought a collection in Houston, like in November last year, I believe. Let's see. What else? Yeah. Next, Tommy Two-Tone. Tommy Two-Tone is $24.99. Linda Ronstadt, Living in the USA, $9.99. The Nearness of You, Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra is $14.99. Yes, Close to the Edge, $19.99. Lou Reed, Rock and Roll Heart, $29.99 for Lou Reed. Peter, Paul, and Mary is $9.99. More Hits by the Supremes. The Supremes is $14.99. Yeah, I think the Houston stuff's like long gone. Maybe there might be some 45s around somewhere. Maybe some CDs or some of the LPs are definitely gone. And the majority of the 45s, especially the No Effects, are definitely gone. Let's see. Final call on both auctions. List Scalpers is at $5 with Robert Warner. That's a final call, and final call to get a $5 bid on the Ketones. Looking for a $5 start on the Ketones. Final call to get a bid on that. Fred Carnell on Root. That was Root Boy Slim, right? Where is he? Yep, Root Boy Slim. That is sold to Fred Carnell. Sinatra, I believe, had no condition notes. I think it might have been an import, maybe. No, it is U.S. $14.99 on the Nearness of You, Frank Sinatra, on the Capitol label. Very nice looking copy. $14.99 on that. $14.99 on that. All right. Santana Marathon. Santana Marathon is $19.99. Steve Miller Band, Abracadabra, $16.99 on Steve Miller. Supertramp, Crime of the Century is $19.99. Al Stewart, Year of the Cat is $19.99. The Supremes, I Hear a Symphony. The Supremes is $14.99. $14.99 on the Supremes. Survivor, Vital Signs. Survivor is $22.99. $22.99 on Survivor. Joe Salamone on Sinatra. There he is. Sinatra is sold to Joe Salamone. Les Scalpers is sold for $5 to Robert Warner. Robert Warner. Oh, actually, did you bid on both or just Ketones? I thought you bid on just one of them. Oh, you did bid on both. Both of these are sold to Robert Warner for $5. I missed that first bid, but both of those are sold to Robert Warner for $5. Those are sold for $5 to Robert Warner. Let me show a few more records, and then I'll put up a couple more 45s. Poco, Under the Gun is $9.99. Olivia Newton-John, Physical, $9.99 for Olivia Newton-John. And then Daryl Hall and John Oates, that's Hall & Oates, Ecstatic, $19.99. Frank Zappa, Chic Your Booty. Frank Zappa's $34.99. Utopia, Deface the Music. Utopia is $14.99. Poco, delivering. Poco is $9.99. Supertramp, $19.99. $19.99. Let's see. Next is Buffalo Springfield. Last time around, $34.99. Let's see what label this one's on. Last time around by Buffalo Springfield on the first label. First Atco label there. I'm actually probably going to just go ahead and stick this right there like that. That's how I prefer to do it, especially to make it a little bit easier to get to the record. Show it. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of hate the Unipack sleeves. Buffalo Springfield's $34.99 though, and that is sold to Michael Butler. Let's see, songs and price on SR. What was SR? Let's see. There were a lot of S bands. SR. I don't see any SR. Semi Garfunkel. Simply Red. Ron Cantrell. Simply Red has The Right Thing, Infidelity, Suffer, I Won't Feel Bad, Every Time We Say Goodbye, Let Me Have It All, Love Fire, Move On Out, Shine, and Maybe Someday. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what the SR was. Let's see. What was the first Supertramp album? Let me see. There's that Supertramp. There was another one back here somewhere. Supertramp. There it is. Crime of the Century. That's a good one. Crime of the Century, $19.99. No condition notes on that. Bob Goodyear, let me know if you want that. That's $19.99. Nice copy, too. Supremes is sold to Gabe Vise. Let's see, where is that? Supremes is sold to Gabe Vise. That is sold. All right. Concert for 2025. Actually, man, I've been doing a terrible job of keeping up with concerts this year. Bob Goodyear is going to get Crime of the Century. That is sold to Bob Goodyear. Thank you, Bob. That's sold to you. Let's get a couple more singles up for auction. Couple more singles. Grab that and take that off as well. We've got the Hip Shakes, not Oblivion's EP. The Hip Shakes is a $5 start. $5 start on the Hip Shakes. And then Coco Coma, I believe is what that is. Yeah, Coco Coma on Goner Records as well. $5 start on that. $5 start on both of those singles. We got the Best of Frank Sinatra. Best of Frank Sinatra is $14.99. Santana Beyond Appearances is $19.99. Grand Funk Hits. Grand Funk is $24.99. Go West is $19.99. History Mix Volume 1 Godly. That is a UK import. That's Godly and Cream, $24.99. Godly and Cream, UK, $24.99. Hip Shakes is at $5 with Robert Warner. David Bowie. That is David Bowie tonight. David Bowie, no condition notes, $24.99 on David Bowie. David Bowie, vintage copy there. Both auctions have $5 bids with Robert Warner. Thank you, Robert. Those are at $5 with Robert Warner. Three Dog Night, Harmony. Three Dog Night is $19.99. Donovan, Hear Me Now is $12.99. Carly Simon, Greatest Hits Live, $14.99. Best of the Doobies, Volume 2, In Shrink, $14.99. Heart, Bad Animals In Shrink with Hype Sticker, $24.99. Super nice copy of Heart, Bad Animals In Shrink, Hype Sticker, and original inner sleeve. No condition notes, $24.99 on Heart. Cat Stevens, Greatest Hits. It's also got the poster, $19.99. Let's see, there's the poster with it. $19.99 on Cat Stevens. Heart is sold to Dave C. Thank you, Dave. That is sold to you. And we've got Venus and Mars. That is Wings, Venus and Mars. $19.99. $19.99 on Wings. Eagles, their Greatest Hits. Eagles Greatest Hits, $34.99. CS, that's Cat Stevens. That is sold to Larry Smith, final call on both auctions. Hip Shakes is at $5 with Robert Warner, and Coco Coma is also at $5 with Robert Warner. Next is John Cougar, American Fool, $19.99. Jethro Tull Benefit, $19.99. Pat Metheny Group, American Garage is $19.99. Rick Nelson and the Stone Canyon Band Garden Party is $9.99. Johnny Winter, still alive and well, $19.99 in shrink wrap. The Edgar Winter Group Shock Treatment is $19.99. Tony Orlando and Dawn Greatest Hits, $9.99 in shrink wrap. Lou Reed, Rock and Roll Diary, 1967 to 1980. Haven't seen that too much. $39.99. It's a club copy from 1980. I don't think I've seen that maybe one other time, maybe. It's got some Velvet Underground tracks too. Sweet Jane, Rock and Roll, Heroin, Femme Fatale. And then you got Walk on the Wild Side. What else is on here? Waiting for the Man, White Light, White Heat. I heard her call my name. Pale Blue Eyes, Beginning to See the Light. That's awesome. Lou Reed, that's a really good looking compilation there. Carly Simon. I wanted to Carly Simon, Larry Smith. Did I miss another? Let's see. Carly Simon. I wanted to. Yeah, there were a couple Carly Simons in here, right? There's Greatest Hits Live. What were the other Carly Simons in here? Carly Simon. I know there was another one in here, right? Or am I crazy? Did I go past it? There it is. Carly. Yeah, there's these two. Did you want Boys in the Trees or Greatest Hits Live? Larry Smith, let me know if you want Boys in the Trees or Greatest Hits Live, or if you want both. That's cool too. Clifford Umstead on Lou Reed. That is sold to Clifford Umstead. Fred Carnell, you were second on that. And both of these are sold to Robert Warner. The Hip Shakes and Coco Coma, those are both sold to Robert Warner. Thank you, Robert. Those are both sold to you. And let's see. There's that. Grab another one out of here somewhere. Oh, cool. Let's see what's up with this one here. Get it out of the sleeve, or the outer sleeve here. Man, it's taped shut. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. And there's the other one there. Actually, man, did it again. They both have the same letter, same starting letter. Let's see. What about this one? What is this? This is Arizona Mix. This is Fifi in the Mach 3, 1976. Looks interesting. On red vinyl. Feels like it did get a little bit damaged maybe at one point, but vinyl looks good. It's on red vinyl. That's a $5 start. $5 start on Fifi in the Mach 3. And then we've got the Slicky Boys Here to Stay. That is a $5 start as well. $5 start on the Slicky Boys. $5 start. Oh, I got you. Larry Smith. Sorry about that. Not Cat Stevens, but Carly Simon. I got you. So Cat Stevens is still available. And then Carly Simon. You wanted Carly Simon. I got you. Carly Simon is sold to Larry Smith, not Cat Stevens. Let me put this back in here too, if anybody wants that. I'm surprised that Bowie's still in there. Both auctions have bids. Craig Thomas is at $5 on Slicky Boys, and Robert Warner is at $5 on 1976. Larry Gonzalez on Supremes. Was there a Supremes record in here? I thought that already sold. Pretty sure the Supremes already sold, unless there was another one. I think we only had one, right? Yeah, the Supremes already sold. Slick 7. Craig Thomas is at 7 on the Slicky Boys. Let's keep going through here. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I love rock and roll. Joan Jett is $29.99. Sheila E., The Glamorous Life. Sheila E. is $24.99. $24.99 for Sheila E. Krista Berg, The Getaway. Krista Berg is $14.99. $14.99 on Krista Berg. Bee Gees, Spirits Having Flown. The Bee Gees is $9.99. Firefall. Firefall is also $9.99. Then W.C. Fields, the original voice tracks from his greatest movies, $19.99. Oops. Iron Butterfly, Inagata Vita, $19.99. Spirit of 76, that is $29.99. Then Eagles on the Border is $34.99. No condition notes on that. Firefall. Firefall is sold to Clifford Umstead. That's sold to Clifford Umstead. And there's a lot in here left, so I'm just going to kind of fly through these. Let's see, Sheila E. That's S-E. Where was it? Sheila E. is sold to Fred Carnell. Thank you, Fred. That is sold to you. This 1976 album over here is A Final Call. Let's see. Oh, Fifi is Japanese Punk. Japanese Punk. Yes, I see that now. Sweet. Some Japanese punk right there for Fifi and the Mach 3. Robert Warner has that for $5, and that's A Final Call. Slicky Boys is at $8 with Fred Carnell. Craig Thomas here out on that. That's at $8 with Fred Carnell. Let me know if you want back in on that. So we still got Simply Red, Ray Thomas, The Romans. The Romans is still available. Nile Rodgers, Simon and Garfunkel's Greatest Hits, Paul Simon, One Trick Pony, John Fogerty, Center Field, Tommy Two-Tone. What color is Slicky Boys? It's black vinyl. It's on black vinyl, Craig. Black vinyl on that. Linda Ronstadt, Living in the USA. Close to the Edge by Yes, a classic. There's a lot of good stuff left in here. Lou Reed, Rock and Roll Heart. Peter, Paul, and Mary. It's a Condition and Pressing on Pat Metheny. American Garage. When I get to that, I'll grab that or, look at it. Oh, wait, there is another Supremes. Who asked for the Supremes? Larry Gonzalez, if you still want this, that's More Hits by the Supremes. That is sold to you. So there was one in here. That's sold to Larry Gonzalez. That was still in there. All right. Fifi is now at $6. That's at $6 with Fred Carnell. Who else was bidding on that? Robert Warner, You're Out. That's at $6 now with Fred Carnell. And Slicky Boys is now at $11 with Craig Thomas. Craig Thomas has that for $11. Fred Carnell, You Are Out. Santana, Marathon still available. Steve Miller Band, Abracadabra. Al Stewart, Year of the Cat. Survivor, Vital Signs, Jared Inc. The Lou Reed, I believe, was $29.99. Yep, $29.99. Rock and Roll Heart. And yeah, it's a nice looking copy for sure. On Arista, $29.99 on that. Poco, Under the Gun. Olivia Newton-John, Physical. Hall & Oates, Ecstatic. Chic Your Booty. Chic Your Booty, $34.99 on Frank Zappa. 1976, where Fifi is at $7 with Robert Warner now. Fred Carnell, You Are Out. You're out on that. Utopia, Deface the Music, Poco Deliverin'. Supertramp, still available. Best of Frank Sinatra, Santana Beyond Appearances, Grand Funk Hits, Go West. This is Godley and Cream History Mix, Volume 1. David Bowie, still available. Carly Simon, Boys in the Trees, Three Dog Night, Harmony. Donovan, Hear Me Now. Best of the Doobies, Volume 2. Wings, Venus and Mars, Eagles, Greatest Hits. John Cougar, American Fool. Jethro Tull, Benefit. Pat Metheny Group. Let's see here. Christopher Dean. It's on the green EMI label. It's got RL in the dead wax. Not seeing a pressing plant identifier though, but it's got a master disc in the dead wax. Oh, what is that one symbol? Like a name? Is it NAMI? Is that what that symbol is? Where it's kind of round and then has like a little point on it. But as far as I can tell, this should be an original. It's on that green I think I said EMI. I meant to say ECM on the mint green ECM label. And that is $19.99. No condition notes on that either. $19.99. Christopher, if you want that, let me know. Final call on both auctions. Robert Warner has Fifi for $7. And Craig Thomas has Slicky Boys for $11. Final call on both. Final call on both of those. Rick Nelson and the Stone Canyon Band, still available. Johnny Winter, still alive and well. Edgar Winter Group, Shock Treatment. Tony Orlando and Dawn, Greatest Hits. Cat Stevens, Greatest Hits. Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. Krista Berg, The Getaway. Santana Moonflower. Did we have Moonflower in here? Was that one of the ones we had? See, I know there were a couple. Santana, not that one. Moonflower, where is it? That one there? No, that's Marathon. Let's see. I think there might have been another one in here, right? No, I don't think there is a copy of Moonflower unless I just haven't gotten to it yet. But Bee Gees, Spirits Having Flown, W.C. Fields, Iron Butterfly and Agata Davida, Spirit of 76, and then Eagles on the Border. Christopher Dean said sold. Let's grab that. Pat Metheny Group, American Garage. That's sold to Christopher Dean. Thank you, Christopher. That is sold to you. Fifi 8. All right. Well, now that's at $8. Robert Warner, you've been outbid. This is now at $8 with Fred Carnell and Slicky Boys. Slicky Boys is sold to Craig Thomas for $11. That's sold to Craig Thomas for $11. Sold for $11. Thank you, Christopher. Let me get this out of the way. And I'm going to show that crate of new vinyl again that I showed at the beginning of the sale, because there are probably people on now that were not watching at the beginning of the show. Let's see. I wonder if I can just consolidate this with that. I think so. Let's get this in here. Yeah, perfect. All right. Let's get this crate of new vinyl back up here and see if we can sell a few of these. All right. Out on Fifi, let's do a final call. Final call on Fifi, that's at $8 with Fred Carnell. Final call. Let me mute my mic for 1 second. All right, let's see. John, yeah, there will probably be more vintage. There's no new vintage arrivals, but I'm going to show this crate of new vinyl. I might do one more crate of maybe some like buy now best offer stuff or something like that. But first, I'm going to sell this Fifi. Fifi is sold to Fred Cardinal for $8. Thank you, Fred. That is sold to you for $8. And let's get two more of these New Orleans singles up. What do we have here? Let's get that one up. This is the Coolies with Madonna as the bomb. Go Hot Metal Years, so 1960s, and Pimp Mobile. And that is on a purple label on black vinyl there. $5 start on the Coolies. Then we've got the Slow Slushy Boys, Shotgun Boogaloo, and Why You Want to Know. That is also on black vinyl. That one looks very crispy. $5 start on that as well. 5 on the Coolies, 5 on the Slow Slushy Boys. All right, some new vinyl that I ordered earlier this week. All right, we got Bad Brains, their debut album, new and sealed for $33.99. Bad Brains, classic punk there, fantastic. And then Beach House, Teen Dream, new and sealed, $36.99. Bikini Kill, that's Pussy Whipped by Bikini Kill, new and sealed, just $19.99 for Bikini Kill. And then the Black Keys, Thick Freakness, that's new and sealed for $33.99. And the Breeders, Last Splash, classic 90s, new and sealed, $29.99 for the Breeders. Coolies is at $6 with Fred Carnell, and Slow Slushy Boys is at $5 with Robert Warner. Phoebe Bridgers, Copycat Killer, new and sealed copy, $24.99 on Phoebe Bridgers. My favorite band of all time, Can, Tago Mago, double LP on orange vinyl, new and sealed for $38.99. $38.99 for Can, Tago Mago. Deer Hunter, Halcyon Digest, new and sealed, $29.99 for Deer Hunter. We've got one copy of Brian Jonestown Massacre left. This one is Methadrone on audiophile black vinyl, new and sealed, $33.99 for Brian Jonestown Massacre. Bikini Kill, that one is sold to Fred Carnell. We've got one copy of that left. Coolies is now at $8. The Coolies is at $8 with Fred Carnell. No Japanese records tonight. I'm sure we'll probably have some later this week. Let's see. Leslie and Gary Sylvie on Can. I 100%, I support you in your decision. That's sold to Leslie and Gary Sylvie. And ST over on YouTube is also going to get one. That is sold to ST. Fantastic stuff there. Thank you, Kristen. Let's see. Mark Rendone's going to get the last copy of Bikini Kill. That's sold to Mark Rendone. Thank you, Mark. That's sold to you. Let me shift some things around and get this empty crate. All right. Ooh, there we go. All right. And let's see. The Coolies is at $10 with Jim B. Slow Slushy Boys. Final call on that. That's at $5 with Robert Warner. Final call. And did I miss anything else? Nothing. That's everything. All right. No one on Brian Jonestown Massacre. That's surprising. Next, Francois Hardy. Self-titled debut album. Fantastic stuff. Deluxe gatefold, 180 gram virgin vinyl, new and sealed copy, $24.99. I think she just died recently, like within the last month or two, maybe. Any can? Nope, no Can left. If you want, though, I can definitely order more. Fred, if you want more Can, I can order them. I think Taga Maga might have been the only one that was available. But, I mean, it's a great album. I think Ege Bamyasi in Future Days and monster movies, all that kind of stuff, I think was maybe not available at the time that I was ordering. How much was Brian Jonestown Massacre? That is new and sealed for $33.99. Jason Hughes, if you want that, just say sold, $33.99. I think it's 2 LPs. Yeah, double LP, 180 gram black vinyl. Fantastic shoegaze, psych. Great stuff there. Great album. Melody's Echo Chamber, also fantastic. If you like Inner Speaker by Tame Impala, like that album, it's definitely got that vibe. Kevin Parker from Tame Impala is all over this album. I think he produced it and played like most of, if not all of the instruments on it. It's very dreamy, psych. $28.99 on Melody's Echo Chamber. Great record. Can waitlist, yeah, I'll definitely order more Can, because every time I order it, we sell it, which is great. My favorite band of all time, so I'm always happy to sell Can records. Jason Hughes said sold, so Brian Jonestown Massacre is sold to Jason Hughes. Thank you, Jason, that's sold to you. Coolies is now at 15 with Jim B. I'm going to go ahead and sell Slow Slushy Boys to Robert Warner for $5. Thank you, Robert. That's sold to you for $5. Craig Thomas, let me know if you want back in on the Coolies. You just said out. Perfect timing. Final call on the Coolies. That's at 15 with Jim B. Thank you, Jason. Jason Hughes, have you bought from us before? Just say yes or no if you haven't. Just got some easy first-time buyer instructions for you. Fred Carnell, that was the last copy of Brian Jonestown Massacre that I had left. If you want that one as well, I can also order more of that. I'll order more Brian Jonestown Massacre as well. Then we've also got the Ngozi family. Ngozi family, Day of Judgment. This is obviously a reissue. An original copy of this would be hundreds of dollars. This is a Zamrock classic. Protopunk Garage Zamrock. It's heavy. Fantastic. What's his name? Chrissy Zebi Tembo. Chrissy Zebi Tembo. It's a new sealed copy, $29.99 from Now Again Records. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know, Jason. I appreciate that. June 2024. Thank you, Larry. I knew it was at least fairly recent. It feels like it was just a couple months ago. I feel like time's going by super fast right now. But the Coolies is sold to Jim B for $15. Thank you, Jim. That's sold to you for $15. And let's see, I've got to get 2 more of these singles up for auction. Oh, wow. I know this is not going to be an original, but wait, is this, what's going on here? Oh, okay, it's not the Monks. All right, I saw this and thought it was going to be a Monks record, but it's Dave Day of the Monks. Dave Day from the Monks, you know, Monk Time and all that. Man, what a bizarre and fantastic album. But this is Dave Day from the Monks. Let me check the vinyl, make sure everything's good. Dave Day from the Monks. If you know the Monks, fantastic. They sounded like nothing else at the time, that's for sure. This is going to be a $5 start. $5 start on Dave Day. Let me get this thing back in here. It's pretty snug. Do it without tearing it. There we go. Yeah. $5 start on Dave Day. I want the right to be free and don't ha-ha. Don't ha-ha. And then we've got Little Bear, Big Bear. Little Bear, Big Bear. Drink Me. Little Bear, Big Bear. That's Little Man and Dr. Morgan's Panacea. $5 start on this as well. Just making sure there's nothing majorly wrong with any of the discs here. $5 start on Little Bear, Big Bear. $5 start on that. Get this thing put back in here. $5 starts on both of those. Before Michael Butler on the Gozy Family. Got one of those left, I believe. Can I put back Daft Punk? I already have it. I'll take Nas Magic. Derek, let me... that might be something that we have to do a little bit later. Or maybe it's in here. I might still be able to find that. Let's see. Daft Punk was fairly early in the show. If I can find it quickly, that should be no problem. It's kind of thick. Where is it? Let's see. There's Nas, so we're getting close for sure. All right. Edmund, there's the Daft Punk. If anyone wants this, I think I accepted a $30 offer. It was $34.99. So I can sell that for $30. If anyone wants that, I can do that for $30. If anyone wants Daft Punk, anyone wants it, is a sealed reissue or a sealed newer copy at least. That was $30. And then let me see if I can find that Nas record. I believe it was in this crate. It's got a green thing. Yeah, there it is. And that was for, yeah, Derek Estrada. There's Nas. That sold to you for sticker price. Thank you very much. That is sold to you. Waitlist for Fred Carnell on Brian Jonestown Massacre. Any Mexican records? We don't get those too often. We don't get them very often. Fred Carnell, I actually have another copy of Ngozi Family. I'll go ahead and sell that to you right now. That is sold to Fred Carnell. Bear 8. Little Bear, Big Bear. Bear 8, that's at $8 with Craig Thomas. Jim B, you are out. Looking for a $5 start on Dave Day from the Monks. Looking for a $5 start on that. Let's see. DP. Justin Garrett said DP. Oh, that was for Daft Punk. Yeah. Justin Garrett's going to get Daft Punk for $30. Thank you, Justin. That sold to you for $30. Little Bear's at 9 with Jim B. More records from the crate. Ohm, God is Good. The bassist from Sleep. Is it Al Cisneros? Is that his name? I don't know why I'm blanking on that so hard, but it's a new sealed copy. of Ohm, God is Good, $33.99 on Ohm. And then we've got Slow Dive, Just for a Day. That's a music on vinyl, audiophile pressing, $44.99 for Slow Dive. Some classic like shoegaze type stuff. Great stuff there. And then more great stuff. Nick Drake, 5 Leaves Left, his debut album, new and sealed, $36.99. $36.99 for Nick Drake, 5 Leaves Left. Fantastic. Final call on both auctions. Final call to get a $5 bid on Dave Day, and final call on Little Bear, Big Bear. That's at $9 with Jim B. Thank you, Craig, for letting me know you're out. Final call on there, or final call on that single. This one I ordered. I did it because I think it's great. I think you might want to just sample this a little bit, listen to it. Speaking of sampling, like it's been heavily sampled. It's a very, very like originals of this are thousands of dollars. It's a like lo-fi Turkish psychedelic funk record, and it is incredible. It's new. This is a new sealed copy, of course, for $33.99. It's Mustafa Ozkent, this name down here at the bottom, Mustafa Ozkent, and it's great. I highly recommend it. It is new and sealed for $33.99. New and sealed, $33.99. Let's see. ST is going to get a copy of Nick Drake. Still have one left. There's still a copy of Nick Drake left. It's an unbelievable record. Produced by Joe Boyd, the same guy that produced, like, I don't know, Fairport Convention and Incredible String Band. He produced Pink Floyd's very first single, Arnold Lane. What else did he do? I mean, he was just like he did a lot of stuff. Joe Boyd. It's like, if you haven't read his book called White Bicycles, it's great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he like ran the UFO club in London where Pink Floyd started, and the band like Tomorrow and what's his name? Arthur Brown. He also produced Vashti Bunyan. There's some like incredible records in the UK that he produced. It's fantastic. But yeah, Nick Drake, this is great. Just listen to the cello song on here, or Riverman, or Day Is Done, Time Has Told Me, any of it. All of it's great. I love Nick Drake. It's probably my favorite album of his. Let's see, Mustafa is sold to ST, and then Talks with Ravens is going to get the 2 green records in here, 5 Leaves Left, and Mustafa Ozkent. Those are both sold to Talks with Ravens. Little Bear, Big Bear is sold to Jim B for $9. It's sold to Jim B for $9. And if anyone wants the Dave Day single, that is a $5 buy it now. $5 buy it now on Dave Day. Yo La Tango, I Can Hear the Heart Beating as One, new and sealed, $38.99. What's that? Yeah, Moby Octopad. I love that track. Probably my favorite on the album. $38.99 on Yo La Tango. The Strokes, Is This It? Essential. If you don't have it, you probably need it. New and sealed, $28.99. And then Sigaros, Agitas Birgen. It's new and sealed, $59.99. It's like an audiophile press. I've got a copy of this, and it's probably one of the best sounding records that I have in my collection. It's loud. The dynamics and everything are beautiful. The bass is thick. It's great. Sigaros, $59.99. I'm just going to recap this crate one more time very quickly. And then I think I might call it a night. It's already 8 o'clock. I've got to come back tomorrow in the morning and price records for tomorrow night. So this, I probably am going to wrap up after I recap this crate, actually. Let's get into it. Bad Brains, self-titled debut, new and sealed, $33.99. Beach House Teen Dream, $36.99. Black Keys, Thick Freakness, $33.99. The Breeders, Last Splash, $29.99. $29.99. Phoebe Bridgers, Copycat Killer, $24.99. Deer Hunter, Halcyon Digest, fantastic, essential indie record, $29.99. This is just so good. I haven't listened to it in a long time, but like Helicopter, Desire Lines was really cool. Coronado, sad record, but it's very good. Was it Bradford Cox? Great stuff. Fantastic stuff there. And then we've got Francois Hardy, still available. Melody's Echo Chamber, also French. Both French ladies here. Melody's Echo Chamber and Francois Hardy. Ohm, God is Good. Surprised that's still in there. Slow Dive, Just for a Day. Yola Tango, I Can Hear the Heart Beating as One. And the Strokes, Is This It? And Sigaros. Fantastic. That's all I've got for tonight. Thank you guys very much. Oh yeah, someone needs to buy this. It's only 45 left. That's the only one that did not sell. $5 buy it now. Someone needs to grab it. Pleased. We claimed Ohm. Oh, who did? I saw you guys say Al Cisneros. I thought you guys were was helping me out because I was trying to remember his name. Let's see. Russell Flynn, were you also claiming Ohm? Apparently Joshua Cross was. So Joshua, Ohm is sold to you. Russell Flynn, just please confirm if you were just trying to help me out or if you were wanting to actually claim that. Let's see. I thought you were just, because I was like, Al Cisneros, I think, is the bass player for Sleep also. Let's see, Indy, Mustafa, anything else? Deer Hunter, Jason Hughes. Yeah, let me grab that Deer Hunter. It's a great album. I need to listen to it again. It's been a while. Deer Hunter sold to Jason Hughes. How do you spell cigarros? S System of a Down. Let's see, I was saying his name. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, thank you, Russell. Appreciate it. I thought you were just helping me out too. Let's see. You know what's crazy about that Deer Hunter record? It made me feel old. I think this came out in like 2009 or 2010, which means it's like 15 or 16 years old, and I still feel like I remember it just coming out. Yeah, 2010. It came out 15 years ago. Wild. Yeah, there's still plenty of 45s. Lots of 45s left. Dave Day from the Monks. Monk Time from the Monks. $5 buy now. No one wants it. I guess we're just not doing the whole no 45 left behind thing tonight, huh? All right. Interesting. You guys really let me down. It's okay, though. It's not the first time. Yeah, that's going to be it for the night. Thank you for tuning in. It's a good start to the week. We're going to be on here tomorrow, the day after that, the day after that, the day after that, blah, blah, on and on. Next Sunday, I don't know if we'll be doing records. I feel like it's about time to do either a Coin and Knife show or a comic show, something like that. Sundays will be slower. Yeah. These Sunday shows are definitely going to. I like to be on I like to go through everything a little bit slower. I'm a little more chill. Just talk about the music a little bit more, and yeah, just take my time with it. When Chad's doing that, I mean, we usually also have like 10 crates or so, of like new stuff to show. So he really kind of has to fly through it. He really has to go through it quick. Mark Rendon is going to save the day. Mark Rendon is going to take Dave Day. Dave Day is sold to Mark Rendon. Thank you, Mark. That's sold to you. That is sold to you. I appreciate that. Night, guys. Let's see. Check out that stuff. Yeah, I need to check that out, man. Robin Hitchcock. For some reason, I want to say he lives in Nashville. I could be completely wrong about that. Let's see. You have eyes on that crate that has Nos Magic in it. Yeah, I do. Rob, was there something in there that you want? I'm looking at that crate right now. I think most people do prefer the Sunday Record Show over Coins and Knives. That's what like all of our customers want. We have way more customers looking for records than Coins and Knives and comics, but we do still have a market for that stuff too. We just have to, get one of the It's not just one of the Nas Magic. This is the last one. This is the last Nas Magic. It's the last one, and that is sold to Rob Gates for sticker price. He does live in Nashville. I thought so. I think he goes to Duke's. And there's a bar in Nashville called Duke's that he hangs out at. And I've probably even seen him and didn't realize it. But, but man, yeah, the Soft Boys, Underwater Moonlight, man, that's a fantastic record. So good. Love it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for the night. Thank you guys for hanging out. And Chad will be back on here tomorrow night. And I think this upcoming week is going to be pretty crazy. So get ready. Thank you guys and have a